And then I got a call. Eric the Midget was calling back in the office. He has been calling here every day to get on the air, and there's so many phone calls coming in, I can't get to him.
Well, he usually has nothing to say. I mean, does he have something to say?
I don't know, but then then Richard and Sal start digging with him, and Sal's actually doing a pretty good impression of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's this.
Hello?
Is this the Stern Show?
Hello?
Is this a phone number associated with the Howard Stern Show?
What do you need?
Is Richard around?
Who?
Is Richard Christie around?
Can you hold on 1 second?
I love that the guys make him repeat everything twice, because you know how much trouble he has
I know.
talking.
It's very difficult for him to get these sentences out.
They just love torturing him.
Hello?
I'm here. Is Richard Christie there?
Spell the last name, please.
Christy.
Oh, that. Okay, hold on. Click. Beep, beep. Eric.
Yes.
Hey, it's Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Did you get through?
No, I waited on hold and...
I think we're in a break right now. You want me to see if I can maybe patch you into the studio or something?
Okay, you could try that, yeah.
All right, can you hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
Howard, line 4 is Eric.
Oh, it's Eric. Hold on. Eric.
Yes.
It's Howard. How are you?
Hi.
We're at a commercial break right now. I'm really glad you called because I wanted to speak to you.
Gary, stop breathing on me. Your breath smells like I'm on the phone with Eric the Midget.
Now, where were we, Eric?
Okay.
As you know, we're now on Sirius Satellite, so we can curse and we can do some things. So I was thinking maybe we could do something a little funny for the fans. Maybe when I put you live on the air, this will be the new Eric the Midget, something that you've never done before.
Okay, what do you have in mind?
I get on the air with you and go, hey, Eric the Midget, you're on the air, and you just go, Howard, I'm so happy to be on the air. Whee! Can you do that?
No.
Why don't you give it a try?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Can somebody get George Takei's hand off? I'm on the phone with Eric the Midget.
Okay, Eric, where were we? Yes, okay, now I remember. Go, whee!
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, how about you do this? Say, hey, I'm Eric the Midget. Give that a try.
No.
Do you want to get hooked up with Kelly Clarkson? I can do it. Now repeat after me. Say, Howard.
Howard.
I, Eric the Midget.
Eric the actor.
Love you.
Love you.
And I want to.
Where are you going with it?
And I want to.
Hang up.
No, you're supposed to say...
Wow.
My reputation has not been tarnished. It
I don't
has
think
been demolished.
Hey, guys, if you're having trouble getting a hold of Mike Walker, it's okay. We'll wait till next week, and we'll do it then.
Howard.
What?
He's on.
Oh, Mike's on. Because I'm getting notes that you can't get a hold of him.
Oh, we couldn't, and then we got him.
Oh, okay. Here's John Hine. He's going to talk about what's on the rap. Dan, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
I just called to say Bonaducci killed yesterday. He was good. I know
good.
He probably doesn't believe it. Even before you came in, I mean, the king of all media goes in and it goes up a notch.
And I
But
dragged
he
in
was
Martha
good.
Stewart.
Yeah.
I was on Danny's
when the two of you, yeah. But even before that, Bonaducci was good. And I think just before you walked in, there was a call that called in Danny Bonnet douchebag or something, and he was really down. You could hear it.
Oh, he's
Really
got to get over
bothered.
that, man. He's going to get crap all the time, man.
But you know how sensitive he is.
I know. He can go off. He can co-host.
Somebody radio show. Somebody tell him before he bolts on you.
When you say Danny, you don't mean someone. You mean he was good.
You know what? I thought this was a news report.
Yeah,
and
right.
he was out last night.
Danny was out last night. I even said to him, you're not going to someone tonight, or you're not going to go out and have are you, and screw up your marriage. But, you know, that goes on and on. What do I got to do? Take a quick break?
Yeah.
God, I hate breaking because I got so much good stuff today.
show that I thought I could do doesn't exist.
Oh, he was putting down your...
Yes.
Impression? That impression. Do your best line.
What, the long one?
Yeah.
If there are men in my wife's room, I will come there, I will shake your foundations, no one will ever be the same.
I swear to God, if you threw Artie on Broadway, I would watch him do this for like 2 hours.
One-man show.
Lang is Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah, that's it.
Lang is
I'm
Bonaducci.
2 drinks away from Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah.
I was just watching you do it. It's amazing.
But Danny was like, it wasn't that great. Anybody could do that.
No, he says that Artie's voice trails off at the end, and it sounds like Danny if Danny were deaf.
Right.
Well, his voice trails off, too. This is very precise doing here.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. He doesn't appreciate
This
it.
guy's not kidding around, Artie Lang. He knows what he's doing. Eric the Midget, go ahead real quick, and I got to get to tons of stuff. Go ahead, Eric.
Good morning. I was just calling to see if there was any on getting my show done.
Well, wait a second. You got interrupted by something. What happened over there, Freddie? I hit a button by accident. Yeah, you got to stop those accidents, man. I don't see you crapping your pants. You don't have an accident there. Don't have accidents there.
You know, when he had all those cars, he used to every once in a while knock them over.
Yeah.
Now he has to hit a button.
Every once in a while, remind people he's here. Eric, what is the question you want to know about your show?
Yeah, I was supposed to do it on the 7th.
I could give you the update.
I told Eric the Midget that I believe.
Eric the actor, please.
Eric the acting midget. I thought that he would be excellent to host his post-American Idol show because I believe it will go down as the worst radio show in the history of the broadcast medium.
Right.
I believe Eric will get on there and make absolutely zero sense and be so boring that no one will be able to listen all the way through. I am willing to give him a show so that we can now say we've heard the worst radio show in history.
They'll make Double A look like Phil Hendry?
Yeah. It'll make the high-pitched Eric Crapathon look like the Super Bowl.
Well, let me ask you something. Will he know it?
No.
Will it be bad enough for him to hear it?
He has no ability to hear himself, which is the sign of a good broadcaster. And the good broadcaster can hear himself and be self-aware during the broadcast. He can put himself in the place of the listener. Eric the Midget has none of those skills.
Okay, when's my show? Having said that.
Yeah, because what's he droning about now?
I can tell you.
Go ahead.
All right, here's the update. Eric wants to come in on a specific date because he doesn't live very close to an airport, and he's going to be near an airport. You're going to be in San Francisco, Eric? Why is that?
Going down to the Bay Area because my parents want to go down to Monterey for the weekend, so we're going to go down there, and I'm going to be staying.
He's so boring. He's already.
Right.
Can you imagine a half hour of this? I mean, I'm thinking of making the show 10 minutes.
So the point is that since he's going to be in the Bay Area, he's not that close to an airport. So it's hard to get Eric in. It's hard to get him near an airport. So since he's going to be near one, we were going to do it next week. And one of the issues was we also wanted Eric to be part of the Whack Pack Revelations.
Right.
Let's try to make that all happen at once.
Okay.
But his revelation's so awful, we're not including him.
Right. It's just lame.
Yeah. So we're just going to try to bring him in on the 7th for the.
I'm in love with Kelly Clarkson.
So we think we're close to getting him in for the 7th.
What's the revelation?
Why do we have to fly him in by plane? Can't we attach him to a kite and just let the wind take him here?
So, Eric, we're looking good.
How much you weigh, Eric?
About 75 to 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Why not check them?
Why not put them FedEx? You just put holes in the box and send them here. Would you mind traveling in a box?
Yes, I would.
All right, a crate.
An animal crate.
All right, are we doing this with Eric? I'm willing to give him a show.
But
Eric, you better think it through.
Hold on, I got to tell you that he's funny. I mean, he is well produced, but he already gave us a list of who needs to be there for the first show.
Who needs to be there?
Yeah, Simon Cowell, Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
Carrie Underwood.
Jesus.
I heard
What's
that.
Jesus on there?
I want the Christ himself with his cross. I'd like to do 10 minutes with President Bush. And
Eric, here's who's going to be in the studio with you. You and no one else. Well, I mean, we'll try and get those people. They're not going to show up.
Right. You may have an idea for some guests that you might want to have on.
They will be doing the show in Hollywood. How are you going to have them as guests?
And Eric, why don't you produce the show? Why don't you make some calls and get people to come to your show? Why do I have to do it?
hello, Oprah.
Can I speak?
Oh.
The only person that I know of for a fact that would probably be in New York is Diana DeGarmo. The others I was thinking of having on by phone.
And have you gotten them yet?
Eric, pick up the phone, call these people, say you're now with Howard 100. You have an American Idol show where you do a post-game wrap-up.
On Sirius?
On Sirius Satellite Radio.
Big audience.
Big audience, lots of influence. And get whoever you want. I don't care if you have your friends. I don't care. Do whatever you have to do.
I could try to...
I'm not going to sit there and bust my balls producing your show.
It's your
You know
show.
what? I got to tell you, if it's him and Diana DeGarmo, I might have to tune in.
Yeah.
Hello, Fantasia.
Well, no, I would...
Hello, Miss Marino. She hung up.
Just a whole show of people hanging up on Eric the Midget.
What's that? You just had another
I would
baby.
not have-
Bring the baby.
Can't you read?
I would not have that illiterate woman as my guest.
All right, look. You'll be lucky to get her.
Wait a second. Why don't you like Fantasia?
Because she sounds like Macy Gray, and I can't see Gray either.
Oh, well, finally a legitimate thing.
I have a color line. I don't like the blacks.
I was waiting the whole season for Diana, not her.
I wanted Diana DeGarmo. The White Hope. Fantasia is too effing dark. She's black as night.
All right. We're looking forward to it, Gary.
Go
Give him a
produce
show.
your show.
Right.
We'll call you today, Eric.
Yeah, we'll listen for that show.
Okay, thank you.
You got a show. And don't expect me to produce it. Thank you.
Bye for
Thank
now.
you.
Bye for now.
Bye for now, white man. Hold on. I don't need to hold on, right? I could drop him. I'm going to drop him like he's hot.
You got to get Tim in here to
so
talk about Eric the Midget. I was talking about it in my office. He goes, I'll take that little wheelchair, wrap it around his neck, and kill him. He's so mad at him.
Oh, is he annoying?
Well, he left me a message on Friday saying that he's very upset, that he feels he's being neglected. And Tim goes, we call him every day. He goes, I spent $1,000 on that little shit.
Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let me explain the world to you, okay? Because no one does because of your considerable handicaps. But let me tell you how the real world works, okay? Think about it. Nobody cares about you. Nobody ever would give you a show in any way except for my dumb channels. Tim calls you enough. There's no end to the amount of attention you need on a daily basis. The more attention we give you, the more you seem to need. You're like an endless vortex of need. Does any of this make sense to you?
Well, it's from here to L.A., it's 10 hours or more to get down there. I need to know in enough advance notice all the details. I mean, because I was getting asked by my dad every day, has Jim called? Has Jim called? And I had to keep saying no. I have left him messages. I'm waiting for him to call me back.
It'll all be worked out. I mean, who else is really offering television and radio shows to you? I mean, is there really anyone else that's in the bidding?
What are you so worried about? Why are you carrying on like that?
Tim, are you taking care of this kid or what?
I don't even want to talk to the guy anymore. I've had it up to here with the guy's nuts.
Tell me what's been going on.
He's out of his freaking mind.
Is this why you got into radio to get with Eric the Midget?
So I get a note from Gary this morning. He says, hey, by the way, who's handling Eric the actor, or Eric the astronaut, or Eric the, whatever? And I say, what? And I got an email I just forwarded to you of a note or a voicemail that he sent me on Saturday stating, I'm going down to L.A. and I just want to let you know I tried to call, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, whatever, okay. But I'm done with it. I washed my hands with it. It's costing over whatever it is to have this guy do a show, which is going to be a train wreck, and then I'm going to catch for it because it doesn't sound right.
Right.
So it's like, you know what? Forget it.
So you're out of the whole Eric the...
I'm out of the Eric the actor business.
So Jim's
I understand on his MySpace account he's Eric the Idol expert.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
really?
whatever.
Yeah.
In his own mind.
Eric the Idol expert.
So what he's done now is Tim has passed it off to Jim.
That might be the gayest nickname I've ever heard from MySpace, Eric. Eric the
Why?
Idol expert. Why? Because American Idol, even though I watch it, I know it's gay. You don't want your nickname to be Eric the Idol Expert. Do you understand that on any level?
Well, you asked me all those questions a couple weeks ago, and I raffled off the answers really quick.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's nothing to be proud of. That's nothing like I'm an expert on Superman comics, but I don't make that my identity because it's kind of funny at a party if I whip that out. A girl might think that's charming for 2 seconds, but if you make it your identity, if you become Eric the Idol Expert, you don't see that that's not. Forget it. You know what? It's cool.
Howard, it's not like he's going to go out and hit 20 home runs.
No, but I know he wants to have an image or something.
Yeah, I know.
Desperately.
All right, so where does it stand with his show?
It'll be on Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Right.
My money is he doesn't even show up.
Well, we'll see. If he doesn't, I'm going to take that $1,000 and fly out to L.A. and strangle the little guy.
Now, Eric, do you know you're going, what is it, Wednesday night? Do you know your show is Wednesday night?
Yeah, the only thing I'm not sure of is the directions of how to get from the hotel to there, and also what one of the 2 Howard channels.
I got 2 words for you.
Broadcasting.
MapQuest.
You know, it'd be a good show if you strangle Eric on the air.
Yeah, how about Eric and Tim?
I haven't even been given an address to the studio. You need an address to MapQuest.
Maybe Eric is Eric telling the truth though, Tim? Do you sure you've given him all these details?
We'll give him the address of the place today. He'll get it all.
He'll get it all.
Yeah.
You're going to get it all today, Eric.
Okay.
Write down. Hey, Eric, do me a favor. Put down on a list, because I'm sure you got some time today. Put a list together of all the things that you need, so when we contact you today at around noon Eastern time, that you'll have it all wrapped up, okay? Let's start with that.
Be careful. You'll begin like mini elliptical machine.
No brown M&Ms.
A mini steak. I want Jessica Alba nude. A tiny toilet.
Writer.
In the Whack Pack show, you wanted to do the Whack Pack show. Double A called you and asked you if you could do it, and Eric, so you said...
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I want a pet monkey.
When you hear me say something on the air, it doesn't mean I'm actually meaning it.
Well, when you say that, it triggers a barrage of phone calls, and...
Yeah, check with me if I really mean it.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So did they...
Just following orders, boss.
Okay.
Did they pitch you a show that you thought was viable?
I thought it was phenomenal.
By the way, Eric the Midget called us with a voicemail, and it seems...
he must have been thanking you for his opportunity?
No, he's very upset. Here's Eric the Midget, just to keep you up to date on what's going on in the world of Eric the Midget.
Hey, Richard. I was finding out that my show last Wednesday was set up to be an ambush on me. I put up with almost 4 years of crap from you guys. I'm done. I know I've said that in the past, but this is absolutely the last straw. Usually I'm a person of my word, and when I've said that in the past, I have not to my word, but this I am to my word. I am done with the show. Not going to call in anymore. Not going to leave any more messages for you or for anyone. All right? So, talk to you. Bye.
Talk to you. I just talk to you. I just said I'm never going to talk to anyone. Talk to you.
Talk to you never.
So I think he's done with the show.
Yeah, right.
I like that we're the reason it was an ambush show.
No, you know what he's talking about? He's talking about Richard's call. He thinks you gave him a whole hour show so Richard could call in and ask what his midget looked like.
Well, it's funny, too, because he says he's done with the show, and then he leaves another message an hour later saying if you can get Carrie Underwood on his next show, then he'll do it. He left another message about that.
I'm just looking for your call. What is yours called?
It's on the Eric the Midget
I know,
page.
I can't find it, though.
It says Richard calls.
I can't find it. There's so many in this. Richard call, Ralph calls, Eric, Gary the retard. I don't know. Where's your call? Dudes, Oh, here we go. Oh, thanks.
Hey, we got another call. Thanks for calling, Corey. Rodney is on the line. Rodney, you're on with Eric, the expert, everything.
Hi, Eric.
Hello.
Eric, big fan. Hey, I got a question about tonight's American Idol.
Okay. Sure,
how big is your midget?
Oh, Richard, come on. I know this is...
Dunkelman, play it out and measure it.
This sounds like Richard Christie to me.
Foiled again.
Later on in the show, somebody called in as Les Moonves. And he goes, I highly doubt that this is Les Moonves, but if it is, thank you.
We have a call. Les, you're on with Eric, the actor.
Hi, Eric. This is Les Moonves. This is a spectacular show. I'll tell you what. Diamond Dave looks like he's not panning out here for our newly named CBS radio division. And I'd like to maybe hire you. Let's start talking, babe. What do you think?
Well, somehow I highly doubt because the lawsuit that this really is Les. But I guess thanks for the offer.
Well,
just in case it is. So he's never calling in again.
Except in an hour.
What page was I on that I had all that?
Should be, I think, Gary preview page.
Mm-hmm. See, Eric the Midget. I'll never find it again.
Gary preview 2.
Gary preview.
So many
2.
pages.
I wish a radio show on you guys and you try and find some of this stuff.
This is like the yellow pages.
I know. All right, so here's Eric the Midget calling you after he said he's never calling in again.
Yeah, he changed
Hey,
his
Richard,
mind.
this is Eric. I was thinking if Ralph wants to produce my show one step in the right direction, and tomorrow when he goes with Howard to the Daily Letterman appearance, someone that I would definitely like to have as my first guest to my retry of the show would be Carrie Underwood. And she will be David Letterman's guest besides, of course, Howard Stern. So, if he wants to do any producing work on the show, like I said, one step in the right direction. And would be tomorrow night when he's with Howard, sit there and talk to Carrie Underwood for a few minutes about possibly doing the...
Yeah, maybe we'll chloroform her and kidnap her and bring her on the Eric the Midget show. And he repeats it 17 times.
I know. Well, I added
I thought he wasn't going to call you anymore.
I guess he changed his mind. He had a change of heart.
Well, he wants to do the show again. I thought he was done with us.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That's what it sounded like, yeah.
We want to do another show.
Yeah.
Well, then he must have saw that Carrie Underwood was going to be on with you.
Oh, nuts.
I have to do deals with the devil again. Just when I thought it was out.
I spoke too soon.
All right. I'll get to the Sal thing, too. First, let me give you an update on Eric the Midget. Eric the Midget, when we last left you, said that he was upset. We gave him his own show, and he feels the show was a setup.
So that we could do what to him?
So that Richard Christie could call up and ask about his small midget.
I see. We would do all of that just to get that phone call in?
Yeah, it's... let me see if I could even find that. I should play that one more time where Richard called in and asked about his small midget. Hey, anybody know where that is? Can you give me a hint?
I think there's an Eric page.
A whole Eric page. Because this is a whole long thing I got to turn you on to.
You know what? Here's the deal. I got to get that for you. There was an Eric page, and we got rid of it because we just weren't using it anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever. So what happened was Richard called up during Eric the Midget's show and said, hey, tell us about your small... And then Eric said, that's it. I'm sick of you guys. I'm never calling in again.
That sounds like Richard Christie to me.
Yeah.
The call's on your page in pink.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, we got another call. Thanks for calling, Corey. Rodney is on the line. Rodney, you're on with Eric, the expert, everything.
Hi, Eric.
Hello.
Eric, big fan. Hey, I got a question about tonight's American Idol.
Okay. Sure,
How
Richard.
big is your midget?
Oh, Richard, come on. I know this is...
Gentlemen, put it out, measure it.
This sounds like Richard Christie to me.
It's Rodney, Eric.
Okay, whatever.
Rodney, ask your question, Eric.
How big, Eric? Be honest.
I'm not answering that.
Please, the world wants to know.
It's 5 feet 2 inches.
He needs 2 wheelchairs.
Thank you.
All right, so that was that. So Eric then voicemailed us and said, look, I am never calling into the show. That's it.
He was
done.
done with us. Yeah,
Done with the show.
Done.
Then he called back a few minutes later on the voicemail and said if we see Carrie Underwood at Letterman, he would like Carrie Underwood on his show.
On his next show.
Yeah.
Now, how could he be done with us and have a next show?
Then he wrote an email, which is 3 pages long, or it's a blog or something, about how we suck and how we are just people, you know, basically. Then he called in just recently on the voicemail to say that Will screened all the calls and made them all negative. Which is not even... Will wasn't even screening the calls.
Will wasn't here.
So here is the latest voicemail from Eric the Midget.
Hey, Will, it's me. I had 2 questions to ask you. One is referring to my show. You know, I want to know, are you that addictive that you would sit there for the hour and block all the positive calls with the exception of 3? Oh, you didn't think I'd find that out, did you? Yeah, people on my face routed you out, you Someone wrote me telling me that you sat there for an hour blocking all the positive calls with the exception of my aunt, Jessica, and Ralph. Well, here's a news flash for you. If Howard wanted me to fill the full hour talking, a good idea would not be having idiots calling me up telling my voice doesn't really give me confidence to talk. Doesn't that make sense to you? Or is your brain that dumb that you can't even get that? Another thing, I think someone that survived cancer like you did would have a little more compassion and a little more sympathy towards disabled people and not come up with ideas like fight videos between disabled campers. You are a heartless head.
To respond or forward, press 1.
Now, there's a great example of a negative call. Now, as far as I know, Will wasn't even screening the calls. But that was, you know, what can I tell you?
Well, who ratted Will out?
I don't know. Somebody probably wrote Eric the Midget on MySpace and just tried to rile him up. But anyway, I don't know.
So we haven't talked to him in person. He's just leaving email and voicemail.
Yes, he hasn't completely stopped. And then this blog, Gary said, which I can't read. It's mind-numbing. It's 3 pages.
What does it start it?
Hi, everybody. This is his blog. On March 10th, 2006 was my last call into Howard's show. I'm so tired of being made fun of by him and his staff. I'm tired of being the butt of their jokes and the nicknames. I'm tired of every time I open my mouth to answer a question of theirs or to say something that is on my mind, them making fun of my voice and others making fun of my voice as well. I wasn't born with the world's best voice. No reason to make fun of me. I mean, look at Stern. He wasn't born with the world's best nose. I'm tired of dealing with some of the on his staff like Jason, Will, Gary, and Tim. Those assholes are one of the main reasons I don't want to deal with the show anymore. Can't let that little post I made on here go. I found out from someone on here that Will, during my show, let all those negative calls through and only let 3 positive calls through from Ralph, Jessica, and my aunt. Plus, when I called on the 10th, Will's first words out of his mouth were saying something so sick and retarded. He accused me of having a 13-year-old country girl on the show because I was in love with her. I met her whole family last summer. They're nice and cool, and they have a talented daughter. I'm just trying to help them get her name out there.
Well, if he gives up his radio show and this show, how's he going to get her name out?
I don't know. Anyway, but it on, and Gary says there's funny parts to it, but you'd have to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know. Yes, Jessica Hahn, go ahead real quick. I'll pop through some of these phones because David Spade is on next. Yes,
Howard,
Jessica.
Howard, about Eric, I think he heard that Dunkelman guy, because he went on the after show and said that he was hired to just make fun of Eric, you know, and to make it a joke. He did say that, and maybe that's what Eric heard. But
I don't know, but Dunkelman shouldn't have been there. It should have been just Eric the Midget. And that should have
the
been
way
it.
we conceived it, Dunkelman was supposed to be Eric's guest.
I
That's
know.
right.
And another thing, Howard, that Alec, what's his name, threatening Robin, that pisses me off.
Last week he threatened me, now he's threatening Robin.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really...
Well, it shows you what a bad guy he is. He's going to take on a girl.
Yeah, really. I mean, he's really a tough guy, you know, wants to slap around a girl. Anyway, it pissed me off, but hi.
Hi.
And I'll let you go.
All right, thanks, Jessica. Jessica Hahn from California. Oh, look who's on the phone.
Who?
Eric the Midget.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you weren't calling in anymore.
I'm just calling in this one time.
No, you're not. Why don't you give it up?
I am. It's the only one time.
Why are you calling?
To try to set things straight that was reported yesterday on the news.
Howard 100 News?
Yes.
What?
Well, okay. Will still has it in his head that I am in love with that 13-year-old. I'm not. Not at all. There is no way that I would be in love with anyone under the age of 18.
All right.
I didn't know that.
I believe you.
What are you talking about?
So Will, still needs to be fired?
Yeah, it's an allegation that people get arrested for being in love.
We know you're not in love with a 13-year-old, okay? How do you like how American Idol's going? Bucky got voted off.
Yeah, 2 weeks after he should have been.
Yeah. Too bad you gave up your American Idol show. We wanted more shows from you, but guess you didn't want to do them.
Well,
Who's going to win American Idol?
For the guys, I'd say, I hate to go against you on this one, but Chris, for the guys...
You're not going against me.
There are no guy winners and girl winners. Who's going to win American Idol?
Well, I'm just giving, if a guy wins...
Who's going to win American Idol? Answer the question.
Well, my pick is Catherine.
That's Catherine McPhee.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe she will win, too.
I don't even want to talk to him about this anymore. I've totally lost interest.
All right. Robin lost interest.
Well, see, I thought your pick would have been Taylor because...
Don't care. Don't care.
When you apologize to us, then we'll let you back in with your opinions.
Well, see, I have no problem with you yourself.
Well, why do you always punish us? You get upset with Will, you're never going to call us again.
Yeah.
Well...
Don't call Will. What are you taking it out on me for? I got to go anyway. I got too much to do today. All right, Eric, thank you.
All right.
Hope to hear from you again. Thank you. Eric, the acting midget.
Robin lost interest, and I yet to have gained any interest.
After all I've done for this guy...
It's terrible, yeah.
He's always, like, threatening me. And I gave him a radio show. I got him booked on a television show. I got him money.
You couldn't be nicer.
Couldn't be nicer.
I'm never calling you again.
I'm never calling again. Because Will said I love a 13-year-old.
Hobnobbing with celebrities.
I didn't say it.
Will needs to be fired.
You won't make love to a woman under 18?
No, not at all.
What if she's 17 years old and 11 months?
I'd have to wait that extra month.
All right.
He's been waiting all this time. What difference would it make?
The reason I don't call in is one of your minions is plotting against me.
All right. See you later. Yeah, why should I talk to him?
Yeah. Stop with the threats.
Right. Okay, here's... people angry with Jeff the Drunk getting prizes. Stop sending that asshole between him and Eric the Midget. You've given more money and prizes to these ungrateful freeloaders. Oh, yeah, I got a phone message from Eric the Midget. He's prepared to come back on the air, but he has conditions.
How will we find out the conditions?
I'm going to play it for you. This is a voicemail. Gary, where's my Eric the Midget voicemail, please?
Gary, preview page 2 in green.
All right, thank you. Oh, here it is.
Hey, Will, it's me, Eric. I was calling because I know I was going to start possibly calling in, but after further thinking about it, I don't want to call in until after Stern agrees to a few things. And, there are a lot of people on MySpace that would like to hear me start calling in. So I'm sure that they would probably wish that he would agree to these. Number one, take me out of the whack pack. There's nothing wacky about me. If the only reason why I'm in the whack pack is because I'm a little person with a bad voice and in a wheelchair, that's just wrong. And the other thing is stop making fun of the voice. I realize I have an awful voice. I don't need one making fun of it, and it's getting old. And last but not least, the Eric the Midget nickname handles of Eric the Astronaut have got to go permanently. Those are, if he agrees to those, then I'll start calling in. Until then, nope.
So what do I got to do? Take away everything funny?
I zoned out. What did he say?
He says I got to stop calling him Eric the Astronaut or Midget.
Yeah, I heard that, but what was the other?
I can't make fun of his voice.
Oh.
And something else.
Then it's no reason to have him on.
Oh, I got to take him out. He says, if the only reason I'm in the whack pack is because I'm a little person and I have a funny voice and I'm in a wheelchair.
First of all, those are amazing criteria for the whack pack.
That's every reason why you're in the whack pack.
You're triple threat.
That's all you hear, right? You don't even...
Right. I don't know how to follow those demands.
How would we not make fun of his voice?
Most people only have two things to be in the whack, like hypercharic, the voice, obesity. Well, you could say he might be retarded, too.
All right, wait a minute. You know what? Call him up and ask him what he would do. Why would we have him on the show if we did all that stuff?
Because he's interesting, and he's so fascinating with his opinions on American Idol.
Well, we have to disabuse him, or whatever that word is, of those.
Disabuse. we have to negotiate with him a settlement.
No, we have to tell him those things don't exist. He's not interested.
Who's this, Eric the Midget? I thought he doesn't call in anymore.
What has he got to say?
Is this my old
American Idol?
Is this my old friend Eric?
Yes.
What are you doing on our airwaves?
I'll disseminate the information.
Hello, Howard.
What do you want, Eric?
I just wanted to say that...
I want to be your spokesmidget.
Heard you're contemplating regular radio. I knew it.
I knew you'd be back.
Big time last.
You still live in your parents' house? I mean, you fit every criteria.
No. That one doesn't fit anymore.
Oh, you moved out?
I'm in my own apartment.
Well, let me cross that off the list then.
And the weirdest thing ever, you're an A's fan.
Yeah. All A's fans are in the whack pack. Oh, Eric, it's so silly. It's a radio show. It's fun.
Get over it.
Howard, I want to know how many of the whack packers actually graduated with above a 312 grade point average.
You.
There'd be one. Who's that?
Graduated.
The Alice, I had a 3.8. Fat Guinea. Hi, Sal.
Your IQ can't get you out.
Eric, I just checked my list of whack packers. You're the only one who graduated with that high of a list.
Yeah, but if it makes him feel any better, if Stephen Hawking called, he's going into the whack pack.
Didn't that giant who died go to law school?
Oh, yeah, but I don't remember. Law school, was it?
I don't know.
I had a 3.2. Can I stick my finger in?
Is that Blue Iris?
Yeah.
I thought it was Jeff the Drunk.
It's both of us.
They're together right now.
This is just...
Eric, you want to know something? You want to know what puts you in the whack pack?
What's that?
All right, it's not the midget thing. It's not the voice. It's not the living with your parents. Normal people don't vote for American Idol 900 times. Normal people don't think they have a chance with Kelly Clarkson.
It's your assholiness.
Yeah, it's your personality. You say funny things.
Obnoxious things.
Normal people don't call us and we give them tons of prizes, give them their own radio show, and then you call up and go, you better introduce me to Carrie Underwood.
Right.
Or else.
Yeah.
Get me into Mark Cuban. I have to take a meeting with him.
Yeah.
You're like, if we got you a blowjob from Carmen Electra, you'd go, she didn't play with my nuts.
Yeah, you're funny. I'm only going to explain this once.
Just trust us. You're a whack packer.
I didn't ask to be one of Time's 100 most influential people. They just stuck me in that group. Same with you.
Well, no, see... Well,
I'm influential and you're a whack packer.
Well,
You're more of a whack packer than the guy who made up the word screed.
Hey, man, look, I'm not in the whack pack, okay?
Yeah, Riley might be up there in the IQ department.
Look, man, you know I had an 8th grade education.
that moron needs to be locked in a padded cell with a straight jacket.
And so do you.
Every whack packer might have a distinctive voice. He hit on something. Your voice is a total criteria for it.
Eric, I love you. I love that you're into American Idol. I love all your hobbies and your thoughts, but...
And you're calling in into demanding to be on shows and all kinds of things.
It's wacky. And I love that, you take yourself off the show and then you can't resist calling back in.
How long? I mean, does it hurt? Do you think about it for days and days and days and then you finally break down and you have to call?
Yeah, like what broke you down? Like you were convinced you were never going to call in again. What made you break down and call in?
Well, I mean...
Were you jonesing?
No, it was just the fact that even when I was off the air, I still was coming up in topic on the show, and I just wanted to be able to finally, call back in, and because you guys were still having me be a part of the show, even when I wasn't calling in. I hear you guys talking about me or
very articulate.
So you're saying you kind of like a rape victim, you just kind of gave in.
No.
But it must have really bothered you not to call in. I mean, you love calling in. Your heroine is being on the air.
You're what us eye ties affectionately call a stunad.
See, that's what I love when he just goes to grunts.
All right, let's. Okay, I'm going to try this out. You're no longer in the whack pack.
Thank you.
Now you feel better?
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go.
Now you're nothing.
Now you're no one. Taking away all your powers.
Right.
No VIP treatment, no special phone line.
Yeah, you can't be, put up for TV shows and all that stuff and do the American Idol show if you're not a whack packer.
Superman has lost his powers.
You'll never get into a P. Diddy party.
No more tickets.
That's right. No more guest spots on television shows.
Help me. Help.
Losing strength.
What I wanted to...
Now you're just Eric. Taking away the midget. Now you're Eric.
Anonymous.
What I'd like to do for you is be, a West Coast correspondent for your news team. Go to, events.
What happened to your radio show that we were giving you? You couldn't take some people calling in and making fun of you, and you bombed out.
That kind of failed.
But right there, like that idea you just had is one of the worst ideas you ever heard. Like, that's why you're a whack packer.
Well, okay, the finale for...
Do you have some news for us? You're a correspondent. What's the news?
Yeah, let me hear some news.
Disseminate our news.
What's the scoop?
Well, okay, you're a fan of Survivor, right?
Yes.
I'm sure that, aren't you going to send someone from your news team to the New York finale?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
I figured you would.
Well, that's why you're a whack packer.
You figured wrong.
You're a bit of a schmuck.
I'm in California worrying about New York.
How are we going to get you to New York to cover it?
Really? Why would we do that?
No, he wants to only cover stuff in California.
I need a special nurse.
See, Art?
I was thinking that I could be your correspondent for when the finale of American Idol comes up.
All right, you got it.
No, because that he just wants tickets to the finale.
Oh, I see what you're saying. He's tricking me.
Yeah.
Someone is trying to get me tickets, but they're not doing such a great job.
Right, so that's why you're on the phone. Now I'm getting it.
Of course.
I'm being
That's
used.
why
He
he's
wants
on the
them.
phone.
You're giving us a booty call.
He's jonesing for American Idol
Yeah.
tickets.
Oh, that's what's going on. You turn to your old pal for something, huh?
Now you want to rape us again.
You almost tricked me.
You are my
What is that?
Oh, Eric, you know what?
Gary, where did you come from?
How did he get in here?
What happened to Eric?
I don't know.
How did I put you on? What the hell did I just do?
I just called in. They told me someone just told me to chew him out.
Is Eric the midget in the whack pack or not?
No, I don't think he is.
You don't think he is?
I don't think the is.
You don't want him in.
No, I don't want him in. I don't want the son of a
Hey, Gary, I'm in the whack pack.
retard.
Who are you?
You am I? I'm the one in the backpackers, you son of a bitch.
You are telling me no?
I'm telling you no. I'm telling you no, because I don't think you do a very good job of it, you son of a bitch.
Your whack pack powers have grown. You interrupted my call, and I didn't press a button.
You know what? I'd rather be in the backpack.
Shut up, retard!
You son of a bitch.
Hey, retard!
What you want, you toy?
Shut up, retard!
Oh,
Hey.
you shut up, Arnie.
Arnie, leave Gary alone.
He's a retard!
I am a retard. You know what? You ain't no retard, Arnie.
Gary, I'll help you against Artie if you let me in the whack pack.
Yeah, right. How am I supposed to do that? I'm paranoid, you god.
Let me in the whack pack and I'll fight Artie.
Retard!
You know
You
what?
shut up, Artie.
Shut up, Arnie. Hey, Arnie, you know what?
What, retard?
After seeing the show, you took... Shut up, Arnie.
Hey, Gary, I'll help you. Can I be in the whack pack?
I don't know, can you?
Wait, I'll shut him up. Hold on. Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
Wah, Dana left me.
Oh! You retard!
I got him. I got him.
Shut up, Arnie.
Eric the midget is back. Are you still there, Gary? How come I can't get anyone to
What,
stay on?
Eric is back and Gary's gone?
I just want to get them both on the same line.
Why?
Because Gary says you're not in the whack pack.
Yeah. I love Gary's argument. You know what? I am retarded, and you're not retarded.
That's right, so shut up.
So shut up. That's fantastic.
Where's Gary the retard, you guys?
Are you locking these people in?
I am.
Right now, Gary's yelling into a blender. What a great show.
Well, Eric, I don't know what you want from me.
He wants tickets to
Yeah.
the American Idol
Yeah, this
finale.
is really...
So
man.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be a man of integrity. You don't want to be on the show.
Kiss us when...
Hey, Gary, why should I give Eric tickets?
I don't think you should. I don't think you should give him any tickets.
Eric, if you can convince my representative, Gary the retard, maybe I'll consider it.
Oh, boy. What's going on behind these people?
I don't know, but if it was me, Howard, I wouldn't give it.
Eric, Gary says I shouldn't give you tickets. Whose TV is that?
That's my TV. I just turned it down.
Yeah, Gary, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear it, though. I can fall asleep.
Eric,
Eric, what do you want? Eric?
Talk to Gary and make your plea. And if Gary says okay, then I'll look into it.
Well, I was just like to be able to be a part of the Howard 100 News team and be a correspondent that covers events here on the West Coast.
What do you think of that, Gary?
No, I don't think you should. I don't think you really should.
That's that.
Well, there you go.
You didn't convince him, Eric.
And then, let's have the bounce, and Howard wants me back there, and we can go on the show and argue about it.
What?
Right.
I said unless you guys invite him back to New York, we can sit on the show and argue about it.
No, just say to him, hey, Eric, you know what? And I'd like to be able to read, but it ain't going to happen.
We all have our retarded cross to bear.
All right, Eric. Listen, I got to go, guys. Eric, you know, I don't know what to tell you. One day you're in the show, the next day you're out. You're very disloyal. Then I help you, and then you bail out on me when I need you. I can't trust you.
Howard can't trust you, son of a bitch.
You hear what he said, Eric?
Yeah, I heard it.
Speak up, you. Come on, speak up.
Wow.
You know what? I don't think you want to be in the Rat Pack.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Right.
See?
There's a conversation.
And we would only send a whack packer to the American Idol finale.
Oh, of course.
Why?
Because that's what we want to do.
That's fun. Now, if you accept your place in the whack pack, maybe we could talk. Gary, you want to go to American Idol finale?
What's that at?
Down in L.A.
Down in L.A.?
You could ask questions of, I'll hook you up with McPhee and all of them. Eric, when is it so I can sing Gary?
The 23rd and 24th.
Yeah. You free, Gary?
Yeah, I'm free. Do you want to? Are you going to come down there too?
You know what American Idol is?
No, I don't.
Good. That's even better.
You know what L.A. is?
Yeah, I know what L.A. is.
You know how to count to 5?
What?
You know how to count to 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
You're in.
You're in.
All right. Maybe he's not a whack bagger.
I am a Rat Pack. I know how to count to 5.
All right. Eric, do me a favor. Make arrangements for Gary to go. That'll be your job.
How do I do that?
Just get all the dates and...
You're smart. You got
be,
a 3.2?
Yeah, you'll be my liaison to Gary the retard.
Yeah, come on, genius.
All right, guys, I got to go anyway. I got to go make some phone calls. I got to
make a statement.
I got Live coming in today. I got Joey G calling us from The Sopranos.
When I'm going back to New York again.
Soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
Then I want to come back and, be video with you. You know what I mean?
Todd.
Oh, shut up, Arnie.
But,
you know what? When I
Gary?
come to New York, you can go in the tent, you can go and eat the best of your hot dogs out of the vending machine.
Hold on a second. Baba Booey, what?
Here's the deal. AP, UPI, Reuters have all passed on it. CBS National News is willing to do it if they can send a camera over right away.
CBS?
What? National News. CBS,
Why are the other guys passing? Because they're afraid to talk to me on the air?
That's correct.
Wow. Why are people so afraid to talk on the air?
Well, what
the guy at Reuters barely spoke English and was just panicked beyond belief.
Do they think we're going to make them ride the Sibian or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Hold on 1 second. I'll get right back to you. Hey, Gary, Eric, I got to go.
Okay.
Eric, I like that you called in. Call me back tomorrow. We'll continue this.
Okay.
All right, Eric the person?
Thank you.
All right.
Eric the Boar.
Let me think more about this, and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Gary.
Okay.
Thank you, Eric. Eric the person.
We can't call him Eric the alien, even?
They're going to bring a camera down?
And he's like, you watching American Idol? I said, no, I'm watching the Yankees lose 10-1.
Artie has the nerve to call me in the middle of American Idol.
I did. Well, you called me. I called you back. I don't know American Idol was on.
Ralph must have a daisy chain he goes through because he was calling me and I was calling him back.
Yeah, right. Ralph has a...
I called Artie like in the afternoon.
Ralph always screens his calls, too, because so you start leaving a message and you wait to be interrupted.
Yeah, drunken Artie's calling me back. He's half asleep. You want to hear Artie's message?
Drunken Artie.
Okay.
I was laying in bed.
This is Artie just waking up. Listen.
I was waking up.
Ralph, it's
Artie calling you back. I was sleeping all day.
You ready for yours? I like,
Make it louder.
Sounds like he came out of a coma.
Make it louder, Ralph.
I can't. Wait, can you hear this?
9:22 p.m.
I believe Elliot Yamin will be the next one to leave. Leaving Catherine McPhee and Taylor Hicks.
Oh, Christ.
I still believe Catherine McPhee will win. Thank you.
That's downright embarrassing.
Yeah, Beth better hurry up and get back. He and Ralph will be
Wait a
sleeping
second.
together.
And here's Eric the Midget calling Ralph.
All right.
Tuesday, 9:24 p.m.
I like how you're cracking yourself up.
At least Eric,
you spoke over. Play that back again.
At least Eric didn't mention American Idol.
You couldn't hear that one?
Yeah, play it better.
Dude, I'm done. I have to go like 50 messages to get to it. Hold on.
Can't just rewind there?
No, forget it.
No, it's digital.
It's not that
It's
good.
a digital type of answering machine. Thank you. Hold on. What number was that? 33. Okay.
Tuesday, 9:22 p.m. Tuesday, 9:24 p.m. Tuesday,
I think you're shitting.
That's the greatest.
At least Eric didn't talk about American Idol.
Eric's on the phone.
Oh, what an honor.
How about those A's?
Ralph, remember on the phone I told you the Yanks were losing 10-1. They won 14-13.
They won.
I know. I
it
was
was a
at the
great
gym.
comeback.
I was at the gym and I was like, I guess Artie's staying up.
It was the greatest game of all time.
Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, wow.
Don't make fun of my voice. I have 3 demands. 1. Don't call me Eric the Midget or Eric the Astronaut. 2. Don't make fun of my voice. Try to remember number 3.
He doesn't want to be a member of the WAC.
Oh, wait.
And 3. I am not a member of the WAC pack.
I am not.
Dude, Oakland A's.
Yeah, at least they had the lead to begin with.
Oh, that's something? I thought it was all about winning.
I love how he gets pissed off.
You got to be a closer, Eric.
Taylor Hicks must die.
Good morning, Sandra.
How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Great. Excellent. What's up? What's happening? Somebody sent some ugly flowers. I had to those aren't for Howard.
Right this way, Sam. Sorry.
I'm just following around.
I know.
Like I always do.
I'm just glad when I don't walk into the wall.
Well, that's
it's always a good morning.
Always a good day, right?
So, absolutely. So, you've got a new show on
series,
Logo.
Fabulous, called DTLA, Downtown LA.
All right.
It's a very groovy show about groovy people in LA.
And
downtown.
Howard's a groovy person.
Well, we know that.
Possibly the grooviest.
But he is not an groovy LA person. He's a groovy New York person.
True.
I can never see Howard living in LA.
No, absolutely not.
That's not even in the realm of possibility. I don't even know if Howard ever goes to LA. I've never known him to go to L.A.
I think only with America's Got Talent when he had to go to
When he
some
had
of
to
the
go, when he
auditions.
was forced.
Yeah, but he doesn't like traveling or anything.
No, I know he doesn't. He likes getting in his car, staying in the New York environs, as it were.
Yes.
Right?
You know him very well.
I do know. I've known Howard for a long time, since the 80s.
I watch people come through these doors and they're
no-
shaking with trepidation.
Well, also they don't get the humanity of Howard.
Exactly.
The
And you
depth.
do. You look into those blue eyes.
Yeah, yeah. When he lets me in.
Right.
You know, you have to like kind of work your way in slowly.
Do you think you can get in there today?
I think the question is, will he get into me today?
Ooh,
That's
I
more
like that.
important.
See?
I've gotten into Howard. Now it's time for Howard to get into me.
Spoken like a Stern Show veteran.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. He has to do the work to get into me. I'm always there. I'm always an open book. Giving. And now it's time to take.
The ball's in his court.
That's right.
He's gonna have
That's
to.
right. You know it.
I like your style, Sandra.
It's the way it is. It's the reality of our very, tough times that we're living in.
True.
Economic downturn, emotional downturn. So we like to fill it back up.
Okay.
All of my resources.
Well, best of luck today.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm going to need it.
Oh, Sandra Bernhard is here. She's an amazing woman, this Sandra Bernhard, because everything... She's so connected to show business.
She lives and breathes it.
She lives and breathes show business. And, I think about all the stories I know about
Thank you, Gary.
All the stories you've told me about in your life.
Yes, baby.
And, everything comes back to you in a weird way. I'm even thinking about, the big scandal this year was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And you were the woman he originally hit on. And that must
on
have
the
been,
beach.
Yeah.
In Venice.
Sandra Bernhard was walking down the street in Venice on the beach.
I was laying on the beach in Venice.
Right.
And Arnold came over and he leaned down on one knee, very chivalrous. I don't know.
Chivalrous.
Shovel.
Yeah.
A shovel.
He's
It was a shovel ceremony.
Chivalrous. You look good.
Thank you, sweet. I miss you.
I miss you too. I haven't seen you.
Well, I guess you got so busy.
Yeah. Well, I'm a judge.
Yeah, you're a judge.
Yeah.
Here come the judge.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, darling.
Hey, baby.
So,
Yeah, I was thinking about... Oh, yeah, go ahead. You were saying...
Well, you're always saying you want to see me back in my acting mode.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I'm on this fabulous new show that's on Logo called DTLA.
Logo is...
Downtown LA.
Logo is the gay network.
It's the gay network, but they're kind of trying to reach out across the board now because
be a little more
gay
inclusive.
Is the new black,
right? It is, yeah.
And everybody's gay, and everybody wants to be part of it.
What is the show? Tell me what you're up to.
I play the lead character's mother, and the lead character, his life is falling apart.
He's a gay fellow.
He's a gay fellow, very cute, sexy
and you're the mom.
guy, and I'm his mom. And he comes to see me, and he falls apart, and I said, listen, you're a mess, and fucking pull your shit together. You little fagula.
Are you understanding of him being gay?
Well, yeah, because Melanie Griffith plays my ex on the show.
Oh, you're gay too.
We've raised, discreetly.
Oh, you're gay and your son is gay.
Yeah.
And you're gay with Melanie Griffith.
Yeah.
How's she looking?
She looks great.
I almost did a movie with her.
You did?
Yeah.
How much do you love Melanie? Isn't she?
I don't know her that well. She came into town and had a meeting with me about this movie. Yeah.
Recently?
No, 100 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, Melanie is Hollywood royalty.
Is she?
Well,
her, you're right. Tippi Hedren.
Tippi Hedren.
Who was in Hitchcock the Bird. Yeah.
And now they've done that HBO special.
I think she's hot.
I've always had... Well, first I adore her as a person, but I've always thought she was the sexiest person in the world.
When you are gay with Melanie Griffith, I mean, the role is that you're lovers.
Well, we're ex-lovers.
Oh, you're ex-lovers. So
we've raised our son together. We were like on the cutting edge of having a child before anybody else.
So there's nothing sexual between you and Melanie.
We meet up to discuss our son, and we sort of there's a moment of rekindling the emotions, so that when
kissing.
It gets... No, there's no kissing, but next season.
Titties.
Next season.
Titties. Come on, give me something here.
We're in a store. We're in her store.
No titty in the store?
Not titties.
Oh, Christ.
Titties. City titty. Big
I'd love
city
to see
titty.
you guys topless, and you don't care about being topless. It would be great, you and Melanie Griffith.
We got to work toward it in next season.
Will you have love scenes?
I think we'll get to it.
You know, I always said this to you.
Yes,
I think
baby.
you're a fabulous actress when you were on Roseanne, and especially when you were in King of Comedy.
Well,
And
I think you're going to see that again on the show.
Because I think Hollywood turned its back on you.
They did. They shit all over me.
Do people know that Sandra Bernhard was offered the role in Sex and the City of Amanda?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and she turned it down. Is that a brilliant move?
Not Amanda, Miranda.
Miranda.
Yeah, actually, it was Amanda. It was.
Yeah, she was Amanda. They wrote her out.
But they wrote that part off.
They didn't like her. No, but you were offered the part of Miranda.
Right.
And you turned it down.
Well, I turned it down because there wasn't enough money, and who knew the show was going to be a big hit?
When you would seriously, be honest, when you sit home and watch that show, would you like pull the fucking hair out of your head? No.
I don't really see myself in that role. I think, and I'm not trying to be magnanimous or like self-deprecating.
It was something you don't think you could have done well.
I think that that Cynthia Nixon was really right for the role.
Okay, yes, but you could have been
I would have done
too.
something different.
You would have been a fun, sassy friend
That's true. It's true.
I think you're putting yourself down here.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think you.
But I think there's something else that's better suited for me.
Have you turned down other things I don't know about that you should have taken?
No.
No, that was the big one.
No, that was the big one.
That was a big
Everybody
paycheck.
in Hollywood has. It wasn't a big paycheck until the end.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to say what they. I mean, they were offering $7,500 a week.
Someone told me you were worth. How much were they offering?
$7,500 a week.
Right. In other words, HBO gets away with.
And I'd already done Roseanne and was making quite a bit more than that.
Well, can you make a week on Roseanne on a sitcom
compared to network?
Yeah,
Exactly.
but HBO got away for years.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
they still do.
And by the way, I know when you're sitting at home, you hear $7,500 a week. You go, fuck, I'll take that. But this girl's making money doing clubs and doing television. She brings her price down like that. Then all of a sudden you're.
That was part of the problem. I consulted with my representation. I was like $7,500 a week, and it wasn't like anybody was like. Nobody knew about Sex and the City. This was not like something that was like out of the gate. It took a year for that show to get its legs, but they were still not making. I think that for 2 years people were making $7,500.
So your management said, "Hey, listen, you're doing much better on Roseanne.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? So, of course, in retrospect,
Are you? Someone told me you were worth $8 million.
that's the word out on the street.
Yeah,
Howard.
is that true? $8 million?
A little more.
Because you kind of walk around like you're poor or something. You try to.
I mean, you got to, so that people keep paying you.
Right.
What business? Excuse me, Howard. What are you worth?
No, but I'm just saying.
$1 billion. Are you going to lower your price just because?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what you're
Who cares
worth.
what's in the bank?
Right.
Bringing
Right.
it home in the bank.
You're trying to make a living out there.
I'm trying to make more than a living.
So they come to you, this network logo.
Well, the show was done guerrilla style first.
Don't you?
They
When I hear
shot it.
gorilla, I hear cheap.
Yeah.
Right.
But, now you got no choice.
Is this a real acting role? I mean, do you get to do like what you did in Kings of Comedy?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're never going to do that again.
Were you nominated for that? No.
I was no, not for an Oscar, but I was given the National Society of Film Critics Best Supporting Actress, which is usually the precursor to getting nominated.
And then you didn't get
Back
nominated.
in those days, though, it was 83. People were, the machinery wasn't in place.
What does that mean?
The publicity. Now every young actress, you walk into it.
I can't imagine you didn't get nominated.
I know,
for that. And maybe you're right. Nowadays they would have been all over that.
Now.
Yeah.
I would have been all over it because I would have been a much savvier person. I was like an artist. What did I know?
Why the hell didn't you get offered more movie roles after that? What happened?
Because I did, and a lot of the movie roles were like I was shooting this film called Beer.
Yeah.
And it was a piece of dreck.
Right.
You know what I mean? The movie roles were not up to the
And
to the
sometimes
standards.
you got to just take a movie role and hope for the best. You're not in control.
But that movie was never even released. So there you go. I mean,
A lot of goddamn problems.
Yeah. Look
I'm
at
telling
me.
You. Careers
the road is not straight.
The road is not
Robin,
straight
the road
at all.
is not straight, honey.
And how
As
is
you
the gay
know.
network doing? The Logo Network. I mean, are they making any money? Are they making any inroads? I don't hear a thing about.
Well,
them.
they had RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, well, there you go.
That kind of put the.
That was their signature show.
Do they have any shows?
There, I stand on my word. Like I said, they got nothing. No.
Yeah, who's doing worse, the Oprah Network or the Logo Network?
Oh, I think
Oprah.
Logo's done okay.
Has
you
it?
know,
Do they have a show that's broken through into the conscious? They have their Snooki of
the RuPaul is a huge show.
Oh, you're not
Race is
kidding.
a big deal.
RuPaul Drag Race is a big deal.
Oh my God!
What is it, like the American Idol of drag?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
Oh okay.
It's
I should
a huge
watch
show.
that. I would watch
like
that.
it.
I do like those guys. I've hung out with some drag queens.
Listen, I put drag queens on the map back in the late '80s, honey.
You were always a big supporter.
Always. I knew, and I had like my finger on the pulse, and I continue to do.
I saw your old buddy Madonna's in town.
Oh, she's back. That's right. She's coming back through. That poor girl. She's been on the road now. I think it's 6 months, and then
why? Why is she doing it? What's the drive
She's
there?
running from herself.
Is that it?
I think so.
I sometimes wonder, like, why is she working so hard? I mean, what is she trying to prove, that she still can keep up with the young kids?
I think it's a combo platter. But
and then all the controversy, putting up, Nazi symbols and.
Well, my favorite thing was that she showed her ass from Malala. Malala was that wonderful little 14-year-old girl from.
Oh yeah,
from Pakistan.
Yeah,
who was shot on a bus
because
she's a feminist. She's
right,
like
she
she's
fighting.
She
said, "I want an education, and everybody else should get one too."
Like the kid hasn't been through enough. Now she has to see Madonna's ass.
Veiny ass.
That's a real tribute, to a 14-year-old. Malala, I love you so much, I'm going to show you my ass.
You don't miss that friendship with that great attitude of hers that actually puts together the dots that says, hey, I'm going to show my ass for Malala? It's crazy.
I saw her at Yom Kippur. We had a little
is that
catch-up.
right?
Yeah.
Well, how did that go?
At
the Kabbalah Center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
thought you go to a different. I thought you go to a different temple.
I do most of the time. Although I'm tired of the whole fucking thing.
You're getting rid of religion? You're throwing it out?
Well, because religion is the cause of 90% of the problems in the world. I mean, not spirituality, but when religion comes in, and of course, they were all like, they're all freaked out because Obama's not pro-Israeli enough, because he wants Israel to settle and get. Let's make this happen. Let's move forward. Finally,
trying to find a solution.
Yeah, let's be a real,
let's have a real negotiation.
Exactly, and they don't want to do that.
Well, that's a complicated situation.
It's very complicated. I'm not saying, but don't tell me, because Obama, they're a little racist. They say the Schwarzer,
right?
All the religious people.
Yeah.
We have to take our marching orders from a Schwarzer.
Meanwhile, you go to Israel, everybody looks like a Schwarzer.
Honey, they all are.
That's right. That's exactly
Please.
right.
We're all Schwarzers from the beginning.
That's
honey.
right.
Look at us, the lips, the noses. When you look at older black people and Jews, they
merge
morph.
into one.
They morph into one.
Jews and blacks are the same.
Yeah.
That's right.
They have the same bad attitudes later in life, too. They yell at you.
You took me to temple one time.
That's right.
And I watched you in there, and we went to a very Orthodox place.
Yeah.
And we were separated because you're a woman and I'm a man.
Exactly.
And so I watched you pray and sing.
Yeah.
You love it. You get so much fun out of it.
I love the music.
But so you're saying now you're rejecting it and not going?
No, I'm not rejecting that at all. I'm rejecting the fundamentalism of it.
Right.
Where they start like telling you,
So maybe you should go to a Reform temple where
they don't play the same music.
Right. You like the real deal.
I like the traditional prayers.
Have you ever heard
melodies.
Rabbi Gottfried, who I think is one of the greatest singers of all time of traditional Jewish music?
No.
Fred, if you have some, play some for Sandra. Tell me what you think of him. I think this guy's got the best voice, that this is going to move you as a religious person. No, listen.
What do you
think of this guy?
Is that Gilbert Gottfried?
Yes.
I saw him on my street the other day with his 2 kids.
Isn't it weird to see Gilbert with children?
I walked right past him.
Oh, you did? It's too weird?
I don't like getting into stuff with him. You know what I mean? Because he's always like, he gets into that contrarian mode that he's been in from day one.
I know what you're speaking about. I have gone out, I'm walking
Turn
around.
that off. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
I was out on the street one night, and I was going to a wonderful restaurant with my wife, and this was years ago. And all of a sudden, I see Gilbert there with his then girlfriend, which was so freaky anyway.
What does the girlfriend / wife look like?
But beautiful girl, very, very attractive girl,
Really?
and very nice and very normal. And
well, the kids are cute.
Yeah, and so I saw Gilbert, and I'm like, "Hey, Gilbert, how you doing?" You know,
not so good.
Not even like he looked at me like he didn't know me. I mean, I know this guy for 100 years.
Yeah,
It was like,
of course we all do.
I said I thought this was an act a little bit. It's not. I mean, you're right. It's very awkward to meet him outside of any kind of showbiz
Well,
situation.
I saw him from behind, and of course he's he's immediately recognizable, and he's pushing a carriage. I was like, is there something in there? Like I thought maybe that was like an old pug or something.
Or maybe
how people do that in New York.
Yeah.
Like old people
in
like
the
push
stores they have a dog.
Or maybe
you see an old pug with gray and.
But with Gilbert, you think maybe it's just all the free bottles of water he takes from my studio. Who knows? And he puts it in a baby carriage.
But then I saw a little girl walking in front, screaming after her brother. Morty, Daddy wants you to come back here. You're too far away. And Gilbert's like this with that face. I'm like, the children don't run from you, even though you are the father. They still must be frightened of
Imagine him as a daddy.
No, I cannot imagine it.
If we didn't produce that reality show, we'd be millionaires, right? I mean,
I don't think he'd let anybody in. Even Gilbert is too embarrassed about his own strange, evolution.
You hate reality television.
I'm not a fan of it.
I love it. I mean, some of it. You don't watch Beverly Hills Housewives?
I have watched them.
And it turns you off. You get like crazy.
That doesn't turn me off. I just think it's like unnecessary.
So you're against reality television?
Well, when there's such good, scripted television, Homeland.
Oh my God!
Breaking Bad,
DTLA, my new show.
DTLA, Dexter.
Yeah, all the great shows.
Do you watch all these shows?
I do watch them all.
Empire.
Boardwalk Empire. Arrow. I think I lost you guys.
Yeah, there's great shows. Modern Family's a great scripted.
I can't believe how great Homeland is.
Homeland is unbelievable.
Unreal.
I mean, are you caught up with it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Last week was
the best. I just wanted to go on for 25 hours.
I say to Sarah, my girlfriend, I say I could stay up till 3 a.m. watching the show.
Right.
If it was 5 hours, I would run off to get like a bowl of popcorn and come back.
I was telling Robin this morning, there's this guy I read, Bob Lefsetz. He writes an email column. It's like a blog or something.
Yeah.
And he made the point. He said, remember when rock stars were cool? All we wanted to be was rock stars. They were
right.
Now you almost laugh at them. Now it's like Homeland is the thing.
Yeah.
Or everything else is cool.
All the leads. I mean, I've never been a fan of Mandy Patinkin. How brilliant
Me
is
too.
he?
I thought he sucked, and now he's fantastic.
Now he's so introspective, and you see so many layers and the emotions.
Don't you love him? What did you love him to be your father?
Oh my God! Yeah. Like when the girl offs herself the other night, and he cries over it. I mean,
it's great.
The level of emotion on that show.
Yeah, he's really good.
The writing is phenomenal.
You're saying your new show is as good as that?
It's different than that. It's different. It's
comedy?
No, I mean it's light. It's like it's like the drama of the downtown.
Who plays your son?
This very cute guy named I believe his name is Matthew Herrick.
And how gay does he get? Does he blow other guys in it? And like, is there simulated sex scenes?
Well, I think it's sexy. It's not.
Sexy.
It's not like over the top, like porn.
Right.
But there's like real relationships. Like it's like the modern gay world.
Right.
Where
imagine gay mothers and the kid turns out to be gay.
Is that shocking?
And the kid is upset that he's gay.
No, he's not upset that he's gay. He's upset because he's breaking up with his boyfriend.
Oh.
And he has a black boyfriend who's a lawyer. And he's like a ne'er-do-well. He's like a lazy, and I'm telling him, get your life together. Get out there. Get a job. Do something. Pull yourself out of your self-indulgence and depression.
Sound like a nag.
She's a mom.
I'm a mother.
All right. Now, you are a mother. You in real life.
That's right.
Your daughter is not gay.
No,
or you don't know
she is
yet.
not going to be. No.
She is not.
No.
She's way into guys.
She's just when a kid is and isn't. She has a lot of self-respect.
Right.
She doesn't give it up. She's doing her homework and sticking to the.
Is she a disappointment that she's not gay?
Not in the least.
Okay.
No,
what we're trying to raise is a good human being.
I want her to be a happy, well-adjusted.
You don't want her as a gay person?
if that was, if that was like a natural inclination.
Did you say to her, "Gay is a lot less complicated"? It really is. I think.
That would be like Maude. Remember, Maude wanted her daughter to be gay. So
are you kidding?
So current.
My daughters, all three of them, are heterosexual. I said to them, "I want you to be gay."
Well, I think you want the opposite. I want to, I want to dance at her wedding. I mean, I want.
You do?
Yeah, I want her to be with a nice person. I mean,
you really want your daughter with a disgusting man?
I hope hopefully they won't be disgusting.
What man isn't disgusting?
That's true.
Now think about it.
Even you, Howard, in your own way.
Oh, I'm so gross.
You're needy.
Even like I notice I'm older now, my balls are starting to smell a little bit. I got to shower like 2-3 times a day.
Well, you know, they grab the sweat.
No, they grab the pee.
Oh,
I dribble.
God.
Yeah, you pee on my balls. How'd you like to be married to that?
Well, how does Beth deal with that?
Oh,
Beth is very fresh.
I keep it. Oh, she's so fresh, like a daisy.
How's Beth?
She's doing well.
I miss her.
Yeah, she's
Are you
great.
guys getting a new dog?
She says we will, but we have 4 cats. I'm very happy with that.
You really got into the cats.
Yeah,
which surprises me.
4 cats. We love these cats.
I know you brought one back from like the brink of death.
Yes, many of them.
And they're all in good shape now.
Yes. Hey,
you're such a good dad.
I wanted to ask you about this.
Yes,
you were friends with Phyllis Diller, the comedian?
Yes.
Who knew that?
I knew her a little bit over the years, but toward the end, we went together to Hawaii to do Roseanne's reality show, Roseanne's Nuts.
And did you like her?
Phyllis?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Good woman.
Brilliant.
Inspiration to you as a comedian?
Of course, growing up.
And you didn't even finish the story of Madonna, so you see her in the temple. Like just recently.
Yeah, no, I went over and said hi. That's
And it wasn't weird?
No, I've seen her so many times over the years.
Oh, really?
You know, she blows hot and cold. I think that she has 4 kids now.
Wow.
And that's a lot of responsibility, especially when you're out on the road for 8 months.
Yeah, I was going to say, is she really taking that responsibility?
How is she raising those kids if she's on the road for 8
I don't know,
months?
because we haven't hung out at her place, so I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how she does it.
I'd be curious. She must.
Of course, everybody does, but, you know.
Would she ever come over and say hello to you, or do you always have to go over and say?
I always go say hello to her.
Yeah. Doesn't that annoy you a bit? I mean, what is that?
You know, I don't really care at this point. It's like, who gives a shit?
But how does the conversation end? Because I'm so awkward with this stuff. That's why I'm asking you.
I just said, hey, let's get together when you get off the road. Oh, yeah, I'm living on the Upper East Side. And I say, great. And and then what? You know, it's just to come over with like a bag of cookies and just sit and schmooze. I mean, what?
So isn't that awkward that you say, hey,
it's not awkward
for her?
What's that, Ron?
I say supposed to go hunting for her. You're on the Upper East Side.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. I'll try to find you.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a fucking blow off.
I know.
I live over there.
I'm an Upper East Sider now.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But Phyllis Diller was fabulous.
Yeah, I interviewed her once, about 100 years ago.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I mean, who even remembers? I was at NBC. It was like a million years ago. I'm sure she thought I was insane.
No, Phyllis was not a judgmental person.
Really?
No. She's a good lady.
Yeah, I just was wondering. And then another friend of yours, which I didn't even know, like you are so networked. Jane Fonda's a good friend of yours?
Well, you know, Jane had me co-host this fundraiser with her a few weeks ago. She has this initiative to raise money for. And
the body is still good on her.
Yeah, so the whole thing is good.
She looks good.
She looks amazing.
Do you know her for years?
You know, she's somebody I've known, and to say hello. Of course, I was very respectful. It's Jane Fonda.
Sexual fantasy of yours?
No.
No? I would have thought for sure.
No.
She's so your type.
No, Jane Fonda's not my type. She's
back in the day?
No, not really. I mean, I love her. I think she's beautiful. But, there's certain people with the energy,
Oh.
Jane's got like a coolness to her, but like also like a fragility. That sometimes that's a lot of responsibility. She's a wonderful person. She's got her shit together. Of course, she always has. She's brilliant.
I think so.
She's really and she's really stayed true to her.
I know she gets a lot of shit for the Hanoi Jane thing, but
listen,
with the Vietnam War, I still think back to the Vietnam War. All the guys who died.
Right.
She was right on.
She was right on.
She was. Anything to end that war.
Well, she probably knew in a few years we'd be building hotels there.
Why
are we bombing?
Excuse me. Now you put on a cute T-shirt, made in Vietnam.
Right.
I mean, we couldn't have made that happen back then.
Yeah.
We had to go and
what
destroy.
the hell were we doing?
I don't know. What are we ever doing?
And answer this also.
Yeah.
Gary told me a weird story he heard about you. That years ago you went to a Cat Stevens concert with a friend.
Yeah.
You got separated from the friend at the concert and never heard from that friend again.
Really?
Yes, that was.
How can you live with that? I mean, how do you not follow up with that?
Well, the whole school, that involved my whole high school. She just we don't know what happened to her.
No one knows what happened to her?
No.
You mean she
to
disappeared?
This day, she literally disappeared.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, I thought it was a friend of yours, and you just never bothered to call her.
No, we were friends. No, I mean.
Do you think she died?
Well, apparently we don't. To this day, we don't know if she just decided to drop out.
Did the police come and
the
investigate
police came
you?
to the school. Sure, everybody.
And they questioned you. Did you see anything? And you
Yeah.
never saw anything.
No, I mean, we thought, because she was such a hippie,
Yeah.
we thought that she went out and, like, hooked
Like
up
joined
with
something
the
or
Indian
something?
reservation. Like, she was always
Right.
talking about, like, dropping out. And who knows, maybe she did.
God, everything about your life is so intense.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had a lot of experiences. Don't you think you've had an abnormal amount of experiences like that?
Well, but you need that, as a performer to draw, and otherwise life gets boring.
Your celebrity crush is Pippa Middleton.
Really?
You said that, this is a quote from you, her ass looks like two peaches.
That's what I talk about in the show. I do a whole piece about how she really upstaged her sister at the wedding.
Right.
How
But
she
you're very excited by this, yes? That's not some. I mean, when you say a woman's ass is like two peaches, that's like the biggest compliment from you.
Once again, am I going to pursue Pippa at this point in my life?
No, I'm not saying. But you have a celebrity crush.
I like Pippa because she is confident. Because she is a commoner.
Right.
And she's, and her sister and her have been welcomed into the bosom. Listen, the royalty have had to like lower their standards
because of those two.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't really mean that literally, but they had their certain way of like connecting people that had to have like that royal strain, but then it becomes like
look, if they go too
inbreeding.
far in that family, they find a stripper.
Thank you.
So
exactly, Robin.
Only you have these kind of thoughts about it. Like I never even think about stuff like this.
I'm
You're
an
consumed.
observer, Howard. You know that when we discuss people, I take in the nuances.
You don't have a celebrity crush like my wife thinks Gwyneth Paltrow is the most physically beautiful woman and just thinks everything about her is fascinating. And I say to her, I think.
Why would Beth even bother? Beth is amazing.
But she just admires.
Beth is athletic and
yeah, but she admires Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, that's sweet. I mean, Gwyneth is like, she's somebody who really like works at it.
Is that someone Beth shouldn't admire?
I wouldn't say not to admire her. I mean, she like.
You know
she's
her?
I know Gwyneth a little bit. We've never hung out per se, but she's very into like. Macrobiotic cooking, and she has her.
She doesn't turn you
blog.
on?
No, not in the least.
You don't see her that way.
No. I don't find Gwyneth sexual. I find her very like asexual.
Who do you find hot? Hillary Clinton? I mean, I'm having a hard read on you. Who is the hottest woman right now in show business sexually? Michelle Obama? Who is it?
I admire
Who is it?
and adore her.
Yeah, but she didn't turn you on.
Oh, I think.
Go ahead.
Oh God, I'm totally blanking on
If I
her
gave
name.
you a free pass, your wife would not be upset with you. Lindsay Lohan?
No, God, no. No. Brad Pitt's wife. What's her name?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is
really?
hands
Still?
down. I wish she'd gain a little weight.
Right. She's getting too thin.
She's too skinny.
And
but when she has the right amount of weight on her, I find her to be the most. She's like sexy.
You could never be attracted to a woman who looked like Oprah, could you?
No, I mean, I might want to rest my head on her bosom and cry.
Right.
But
she doesn't do it for you. Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is definitely
right.
she is of the moment.
How is your relationship going? Are you
great?
Everything is good.
Everything's great.
Great.
We work through things. It's like it's an ongoing. It's a work in progress, as I'm sure it is with you and
What does
Beth.
you mean work through things? Like what's something you work through? Help me out with this.
Listen.
Because I'm not working through anything.
Oh, stop it.
That is ridiculous. I know that you work on your relationship with Beth.
No, but I mean,
something.
I don't know what that means. Working through something. What am I supposed to be working through?
Sometimes you're bored. Sometimes you're restless. Sometimes.
Do you admit that to your spouse that you're?
But not in those. It's not like you're bored with yourself. You want things to happen. Career. Things become like. You
mean you get weighed down with your own stuff?
Yes, and therefore you get bitchy and you don't focus. Sarah likes a certain amount of focus, and everybody does.
And sometimes you don't. Sometimes you take her for granted.
I'm a Gemini too, and I'm like, no, I don't take her. I never take her for granted. But there are times when when I'm sort of like spaced out and doing my thing, or I'm being in the process of creating, or I'm on the road and I come home and I'm exhausted. It's like.
And then she says to you, Sandra, you're not being good to me.
No, she's just like, I would like a little more focus and
that's where
undivided attention.
And that's where you have to work on something.
I just have to work on that in general. I'm not a laser focused person on people. Even with my daughter, sometimes I have to like slow down because I'm Not only do I have my career, I do things around the house. I'm the one who does the laundry, and I'm the one who washes the dishes because I like to do that.
Right.
But I'm also like a spinner. I don't like sitting around. It's not my thing.
See, I have that problem.
I know.
Because I have a lot of interests.
Exactly.
And I'm not focused on everybody.
People get hurt.
So
People
how do I
feel-
work through that? I have to consciously...
You have to remember that there are other people there.
Well, how am I going to do that? Write it down?
Yes. put it
You
in
have
your
to kind of like pull
calendar.
yourself back every couple
Yeah.
of days and go, "Hey Beth, what's happening?" But you do that with Beth.
I do that. So that's
So
what
you're
you mean by
working
working.
through
So that's what you mean by
Yes.
working through
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, it's not some deep emotional.
Oh, no,
trauma.
you're teaching me. Because I don't know what that means, working through stuff. But you're right. Then I guess I do.
Refocusing.
Right. I have to refocus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we all do in relationships. You do sort of take people for granted when they're there 24/7.
Anybody cheating on anyone?
Oh, no. There's no room in our life for cheating.
General Petraeus, should he have resigned?
I don't understand what the big stink is. I mean,
Me neither.
What about that wife?
What about her?
I mean, Holly Petraeus. I mean, God bless her. A little haircut.
Something.
Something.
Lipstick.
I mean, can you blame?
I was trying to think, what era is that from? What is she doing?
I mean, you see this lineup. It was in the paper yesterday of all these, I don't even know who these people were, but these sexy broads in leather and their husbands. And then there's Holly Petraeus at the end with this amorphous haircut.
I was like, is she Amish? What's going
I know,
on?
But they had a
Robin,
picture of her. They had a picture of her in the paper when she was young and he married her, and she was cute.
Well, I could see that.
So does a person have a right not a right to cheat, but does a person do you get when they lose interest because it's not what they paid for?
Okay, listen, let's back
Right.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, Petraeus himself with those
Is
teeth.
no beauty.
I mean, I couldn't believe he got that chick to begin with.
Well, it's
but there's
power.
Power.
Women like powerful men.
CIA. Then I thought, this is a good Homeland sort of vibe.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Not
Absolutely.
as sexy as Homeland.
Right.
But still, the idea.
But look, he's no prize.
No, he certainly
physically,
isn't.
But he's in shape and he's got a powerful position.
And he's wearing the CIA garb and
Garb.
he was at the front lines.
Right,
and
yeah. It's
the
attractive.
desert, storms and.
So why, like in France, if a guy cheats, it's like, so what? We've had presidents who've all cheated.
But I think this is, we're very provincial in this country.
We are. Sex is our one thing.
It's our.
It drives us.
Like in other countries, they go, "Oh, the guy had sex, and you want to fire him?"
I know.
Like, what?
That elevates them. That's a celebration.
Well, there is a too far, when you get to Strauss-Kahn and Berlusconi, there is a little too far you can go in
These are
Europe.
child
Sandra,
abusers.
Are you
no
saying?
kidding.
Are you saying that if your wife started looking like Holly Petraeus, you would probably?
If my wife looked like Holly Petraeus, she would kill herself. She wouldn't allow that to happen.
Right. I mean, I've met your wife.
Yes.
She is hot.
She's
very,
gorgeous.
She really is. Very beautiful woman.
Very smart
I have
person.
photographed your wife.
You have photographed us. I don't ever like to talk about what we do in our private moments
Intimacy.
with you.
Yes.
But our photo session with you was possibly one of the sexiest experiences of my life.
Very loving.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Howard directed us, Robin, in a way that was, took it to some other place.
It's more like yelling than directing. I just go, would you two kiss each other?
No, but it was like a lot of bending backwards,
posing,
a lot of acrobatic.
The pictures came out nice.
Soleil poses.
I had Sandra upside down.
Haven't you been photographed by the
No,
great Howard Stern?
she does not pose for me.
I'm holding
What?
out. Everybody else can get photographed first. I want to see what he does.
He's very.
She doesn't want to be nude.
Believe me.
Take your clothes off, Robin, and let's get going.
Very beautiful pictures. Very
Yes.
sexy.
But if your wife got the Holly Petraeus kind of homely look syndrome, she caught that disease.
That'd be done.
But isn't that wrong as a feminist? Isn't that that we fight against stuff like that, looks and all this?
I think there's also a certain commitment in a relationship to keep things hot and interesting.
Yeah, Beth told me she'd leave me if I got fat.
Well, there you go.
And I took that as a sign that I better...
warning.
A warning, yeah. Right.
But there's a certain level of self-worth that you have to keep up, and it has nothing to do with feminism. You have to take care of yourself.
So you're saying that Holly Petraeus is at fault also because she's kind of let it...
I'm sure she let it go,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
She probably got in bed at night and rubbed her feet
happens,
with some sort of a liniment.
Right.
That's not
when that
sexy.
happens in a relationship, she's saying something too.
That's right.
It's true. Could Holly make herself hot?
From what I've seen...
It's beyond that.
I think it's beyond.
It's hopeless.
Look, I'll tell you one thing. Once she dumps him, she's going to slim down, get that hair colored.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see, Robin. I think we should track the Holly Petraeus evolution.
Would you ever consider doing a show where you make over Holly Petraeus, like a one-shot?
That would be genius.
That would be great, right?
That would,
We'd get her on the treadmill, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like the Biggest Loser kind of thing.
That would be fun.
Listen, darling.
Yes,
you
baby.
are special. I'm happy you're now back on television.
Me too. Thank you.
The world rejoices that Sandra
Thank you.
Bernhard is going to be on DTLA, which stands for
Downtown LA.
Downtown LA. When you go on stage, nude,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Do you worry about now, because your daughter's getting older, that you can't do that kind of thing, or is that just not part of the equation? You'll do whatever it takes.
My daughter has her own life.
Right.
She's very disinterested in me. She likes Lana Del Rey. That singer.
She's cute, though, Lana Del Rey.
Well, no, I'm saying I like Lana Del Rey too,
Right.
but my daughter has her own taste.
But Lana Del Rey's not a fun singer to watch, right? She's not great.
But my daughter listens to her incessantly.
Really?
We bought our daughter a little turntable, so she has some vinyl, so she listens to it on vinyl.
Why would you do
And I hear
that?
the whining from the other room because she wanted it.
She wanted vinyl?
She loves vinyl.
No kidding.
The kids
That's
love
very
vinyl.
sophisticated. They do?
Yeah. It's back again because they like that texture and that sound.
They don't want the iPod with the...
Well, she has that too. Believe me, she has all the different,
And she's into Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
That seems very sophisticated.
She's very sophisticated, but not precocious.
And wait, so she doesn't say, "Hey, I want to go watch my mom perform." She's not.
No, she's been on the road with me, but she likes to be backstage. She sets up my merchandise table. She helps sell the merchandise.
So she stands there at the table and sells
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And what merchandise do you have? T-shirts?
T-shirts, CDs.
Sandra Bernhard T-shirt?
Yeah, very sophisticated, groovy T-shirt. I should have brought you one.
T-shirts and what? CDs and
CDs, DVDs.
organic vegetables, anything. I mean,
eggs, farm to table.
that's like a new thing. Like comedians all have a table.
Well,
and
you got to. I mean, you make your extra cash.
Can you make some good money doing that?
Sure.
And she knows how to give the change.
Oh
you know?
yeah, honey.
Yeah.
She
That's the first thing-
hangles.
that's the-
And then I gave her 10% of the sales. She goes, "Wait a minute, that's a little cheap."
Right. She's doing all the sales.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's very savvy.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing.
Do you ever fantasize about your daughter becoming friends with Lourdes, the daughter of Madonna?
She's observed Lourdes at holidays.
She has.
Yeah.
Does your daughter want to be friends with Lourdes? Because
No.
Wouldn't that be exciting to have a celebrity friend?
I don't think she cares. I mean, she's
Right.
just, she has
her own thing.
She has her own friends. Believe me, these kids have
I
their
would
own
love
thing going on.
If your daughter became friends with Lourdes
But it could happen.
and then got you and Madonna back together. That
or
would be
or
great.
they just went off and did their own thing and looked at both of us and went, "Oh, those two are a bummer."
Right.
You know.
They should at least follow each other on Twitter. Lourdes
Who knows
and-
what
who
they
knows?
do?
All
I
right.
can't. I just stay out of it.
See Sandra Bernhard on DTLA. For more information, go to sandrabernhard.com.
Yep. New pictures up on the website.
Oh, yeah? You redid it?
I got fabulous new pictures by this fabulous photographer.
What are you doing in these pictures?
Just they're upbeat, they're jaunty, they're fun.
Right. You decided to do a rehaul of your
Yeah,
whole
it was
image.
time to do a refreshing. You know, I reinvented myself, Howard.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I found myself to be more enchanting than I ever dreamed.
Well, I find you
possible.
enchanting. Yes, Balls, go ahead for Sandra.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
I just want to ask Sandra, have you ever tried to get intimate with a woman and found that her vagina stunk? And how do you handle that embarrassing
Of course she
situation?
has. Who hasn't?
You kind of know that ahead of time as a girl. You know about somebody's hygiene.
What do you
honey.
mean? You
That-
can tell?
That isn't something that like sort of creeps up. A guy like you might find somebody like who's been sitting at the bar for a week. Yeah, there's a chance that they're.
I got to tell you, like Balls, I'm always desperate, so I don't. Sometimes I have to overlook that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if I have a smelly turd.
Right.
Well, good for you. You know what? I like your style.
He's no General Petraeus. He'll take anybody. All right, thank you, Balls. General Balls, thank
General
you.
Balls.
Thanks. That's right. I finally got the recognition I deserve.
Are you saying you can tell? See why you want your daughter to be a lesbian? I want her with a guy.
But some of the new breed of young guys, they're a little
A
different.
little more hip.
Well, they're sweeter. They have like they're a little more balanced. The feminine and the feminine and the masculine.
Yeah, you're right.
You know.
Yeah, I know
They're
what you mean.
But believe me, she won't accept anything less than the best of my kid.
Good.
I won't let her.
Well, you've trained her well.
You know.
SandraBernhard.com. Go on and see what Sandra is talking about. This whole new image of hers on this website.
You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Yes.
As you know.
At Sandra Bernhard.
Yeah, but I haven't seen you much on Twitter.
I don't know.
It's exhausting.
Now, you spend like 20 minutes a day, at least 20 minutes a day, answering your fans on Twitter.
Yeah, I definitely. It is.
Now, what do you mean? What do you do? Because I got news for you. I'm exhausted from it. There's a lot of negativity toward me.
There is a lot of negativity,
and it gets me.
It is. It's exhausting. But I block those people.
What is the worst thing people say? Someone said the other day, "I hope you and your parents and Beth die."
That's nice.
I mean, that's as low as it gets. Yeah,
horrible.
Like, what did I do to you?
Fuck you. Like, beat it.
What do people say to you?
Oh, it's more or less like you liberal bitch. That kind of shit. It's like, oh wow.
Ouch.
Liberal. Ooh, you hurt me. Yeah, no shit.
Do you get caught up in how many followers you have? Is it you compare to the other celebrities?
No.
How the hell?
Who's got time for that?
You don't care.
No, I've got my core people. I know who it reaches.
Right.
I know that they'll know where I am in terms of my career, and that's.
And what do you do? You answer them personally?
If there's somebody who's really cute and says something, that I connect with.
Like what? Like what's something that you connect
like, oh
with?
God, it's my birthday, Sandy. Give me a shout out. I saw you back in the day.
And what
do
you do? You say, oh, shout out?
I'll say, happy birthday, baby. I love you. Just make them feel special.
Really? Oh, that's it.
Yeah. And we don't get into some I have a couple of people that I become friendly with. But, You
mean fans?
Yeah, like there's this guy in Flint, Michigan, where I'm from.
Him.
Yeah, and he's done this animated thing based on his autistic son.
Right.
So I'm helping him out. I helped him out with Kickstarter, raising money to finance.
So you really get get involved with the fans.
If it's somebody who has the goods,
you catch a vibe.
That's 1 out of a million.
Okay. All right.
That's not a everyday situation.
I love hearing what you're up to. For some reason,
Well, we need a major catch up. We need a dinner or something.
Yeah.
This is not good.
We'll do it.
We miss you.
That's right.
Sarah and I miss you and Beth.
You have 200,000 followers. Kathy Griffin has 1,600,000. Does that hurt you? Be honest.
No.
What? Does that hurt you?
It does not hurt me. First of all, Kathy Griffin, God bless her, does something that's very, accessible in a way. And she sort of took my sensibility, made it a little more accessible. I don't have a beef with Kathy. She's... What the hell do I care?
But you don't secretly sit there and go, I want 1 million followers.
You know what? I'll get 1 million followers when something, when I do that splashy thing.
When something blows up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All
right. Listen, baby. Giving you lots of love.
I love you more.
I love you too.
I love you.
It's good always having a chat with you.
And we needed a good catch up.
We sure did. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well.
Thank you, honey.
I learned a lot. I learned that you ran into Madonna.
Yeah.
That thing, you got blown off.
No, she didn't blow me off.
You got blown off.
I'm like in such a different place now. It doesn't even
faze
me. Who
cares, right?
At this point, with the world falling apart, with Hurricane Sandy, with people losing their homes, people wandering like zombies in the night with nothing.
Right. It's awful.
And I have an incredible life. I'm a blessed life. Wonderful friends like you.
Did you lose power?
We lost power. But
now you're all right.
Yeah, we got our life. We got everything we need.
Sarah Silverman has 3.5 million followers.
She has a real savvy on the internet. She's that generation. She really tapped into it, and she has a lot. She
gets it.
She has a lot of videos and stuff, and she's smart and savvy.
Okay, all right. Just trying to get something going here.
Why are you trying to upset her?
I don't.
You're talking about the negativity on Twitter.
I don't know. I just want to know.
You're trying to upset her.
It's not upsetting me. I honestly, every
Look how
person
mellow
who
she is.
follows me on Twitter, I've earned that.
When's the last time you had sex with your wife? Because you seem very satisfied today. Like you're really there's no rattling you.
It's more on a regular schedule.
True.
Yeah, you got to be, otherwise everything falls apart.
2 times a week?
Make time.
Be honest with me. Don't give me any bullshit, because you guys have been together a long time.
2 or 3.
Really? That much?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
It's hot. You got to get it going, and also it's a release when you're working on your career and you're pent up and you're both frustrated. It's like, what other way can you really let it go?
Will you guys do each other on your periods?
No.
That's verboten.
Well, we have nice sheets.
No, but I'm saying that's verboten.
That's gross.
Is it?
I think. Maybe it's a little different if you're just putting it in.
I don't care. I'll put it into anything. I don't care what's doing down
I
there.
know, you know.
I don't care if you've got a mouse trap in there. I'll put it in. I'll take my chances.
No wonder it's shrunken.
Oh, it's a clip. Oh. You would not strap on with a period?
I've never strapped on, ever.
Ever?
No.
I'm shocked to hear that.
That is so not my thing.
I wonder what your thing is. You got to let me watch.
I like, you know, the mushy, sexy, you know, make
Finger?
out. Love, you know. Fingers.
Fisting?
No, fisting?
Oh. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
What do I know what
if
you're doing?
Somebody's got a thing that big that a fist will go in, that's not for mama.
That's not hot.
That's so not hot. That means they've had like 5 kids or something.
You like 69ing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. On a period, that's gross.
No, that's disgusting. Ugh.
Would you eat a woman's butt?
No. That is not fresh.
Ass eating. That's not about.
That's
Why are so people into that?
That's not for a Jew.
Right.
That's not kosher.
That's like pork.
It's like it is. It's like a piece of raw pork. Ugh.
But you've had your ass eaten. I never have.
No, I have
you
not.
Haven't? It would gross you out, right?
Yeah, I don't like any. That's like.
No one ever tried that with you? In all your years of experience? Because, I mean, women
people
do
try things.
Yeah. And you're like, oh. You're very vocal.
I jump up out of bed and go, this is where I draw the line, and I leave.
Ever pee on anyone? Would that excite you?
No. Pish off.
So what are you doing then?
Well, do you have to go to those extents?
69ing, and fingering. That's it. That's the repertoire. Right?
I mean, if that doesn't work, if you can't make it work with that, then get out of the business.
Right. You have no business being in bed with anyone. You have no business
being in that business.
God bless you. You know, I really never knew what the hell you were doing in the bedroom.
It's so weird. You've been there so many times and you were so stoned you didn't even notice.
I know. I watched 1,000,000 times. Would you ever call each other mommy?
Baby.
Baby.
Mommy, baby.
Mommy, baby. It's fabulous. You're so inventive. I could imagine.
Granny.
Do you role play?
Sometimes we do, but we play like the 2 hookers or something. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
I could see
like
you
2 dumb hookers.
2 dumb hookers would be
who've met up at some like at the Hustler Club.
You got to tape that so I can see it.
That's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you play dumb. Yeah, like
how do you do
2
that?
girls from Florida, like the Panhandle in Florida.
See, that's why it's fun to be with you because you're playing these games.
That's when it gets sexy.
Let me hear you
Hi.
that's your voice. What you put on? Hi.
I'm so glad to meet you. I'm so lonely. Come by and hang out with me. Okay, I'll be right over.
I love your shoes.
Yeah, I love your shoes. I love your sparkly spiked heels.
And then things happen.
And then you go from there.
Isn't that fabulous?
And then you imagine how those 2 stupid people would have sex together.
Do you guys put on outfits as stupid hookers?
Yeah.
You do? Like you go, hey, I'm going to go in my room.
You put on stupid sexy lingerie.
And you go, hi.
You know, a little Victoria's Secret, something that might give you some sort of a rash.
yeah, just no natural fibers.
Exactly. And then you quickly take it off and dispose of it because it might suddenly just catch on fire in your bedroom and leave like a singe mark on your nice rug.
I could picture you like going off for 10 minutes, getting into your slutty outfit.
Yeah.
See, that's fun.
And then you put on some sexy, stupid music and you dance a little bit with a cocktail. And
sloppy.
Spill a little bit. Maybe slip and almost fall. And then she picks you back up and throws you back on the bed and you laugh.
And then you act like you're not even into girls at first. Like might touch her titty.
Uh-huh.
And then I kind of like that.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Oh, I love this. How often do you play that?
First was everybody has to be out of the house.
Yeah, and it's got to be exhausting.
You got to be away somewhere.
Right.
And you've got to that. It's like writing a scene. I mean, it's not like I'm going to write some crappy scene.
You going away on vacation at all?
We're supposed to go to Chicago together because I have a gig there, and I love Chicago. So I find Chicago
you
very
vacation
sexy.
in Chicago?
Well, I've got a gig there, so she'll go with me to Chicago, but we'll stay at a nice hotel.
What do you do in Chicago that's so great?
Well, I'm just up and performing there. But I mean,
what do you like about it?
Chicago to me is like the connection to
the Midwest,
the mothership of Playboy. That's where it all started. So like Hugh Hefner, like the whole idea is like
that's where you
it's like that.
Where you go.
It's like reminiscent of like the 60s when sex was like, crazy and kooky, and nobody talked about it in public. But it was.
That's not where you go on vacation. You're working.
But I happen to be going there, and there's nothing sexier than doing a great
Where's the
gig
best place to go on vacation?
Chicago. I like Paris.
Paris.
Turks and Caicos.
Really? There's a lot of ants there. I went once.
To Turks and Caicos?
I hate it. I left. I packed my friggin' bag.
Where were you?
I stayed in a private home they rented me there, and I was covered. I lay down. I'm covered in ants.
Are you serious?
I said goodbye. Then they start gassing the ants with me in there.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
Oh, boy.
It must have been a weird time of year.
Yeah.
I like to go to Morocco.
No kidding.
Morocco is very sexy.
Sounds like it's too far away from me.
Oh, you would not like Morocco, Howard.
Believe
me, you couldn't handle Morocco.
I don't want Morocco.
Robin, he couldn't. He
can't
like
handle the strange and different. He can't handle Paris.
Oh, horrible
Really?
people. I don't know if I could handle that.
Doesn't Beth like to get away to these places?
Not if you're married to me, because I can eat your kishkas out if I go on vacation with you. I will make you so miserable.
He says he's going away for this holiday. The last time they lasted 4 days.
Where are you going?
I don't want to talk about it because...
Did she plan it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, tell me some other time.
I'll talk to you about it.
After the fact.
Yeah.
But,
I hate going away.
That's so fun. But you have such beautiful places.
Yeah, I like to just stay home and see Beth. And
it's a staycation
that's
for
right,
you.
Right. Thank you.
That's all he wants.
That's all.
I understand. I get it.
In Chicago, I don't know. I never vacationed there before. Okay, look. We've spent way too long.
I don't
think
even
we
see
have.
the rest of the states. He's a mess.
See, yeah.
Robin, we got to get him out there into the
it's
world.
Terrible.
You watch Honey
What's
Boo Boo?
going on with him?
I watch Honey Boo Boo, like just the little clips online.
Right.
She is adorable.
You don't think it's child abuse in some weird way? Like the kid can't even speak English.
Listen, we've gone around the bend in this country.
Go ahead. What are you
We've
saying?
gone too far. We're so far gone. The ice truckers and the moonshiners and the rest of the people.
Right, they're doing all
the
kinds of
miscreants.
craziness now.
But don't you? I mean, how does a kid like that and her mother graduate high school if they can't speak English?
Listen, this is the bulk of this country.
Is it? I mean, is it that bad?
Is. It's that bad.
We're doomed.
These are the people that don't. I'm not saying Honey Boo Boo happens to be a liberal. These people don't want health. They don't want health care.
Right.
They don't want an infrastructure in the government. They don't want education.
Right.
And I keep saying, take them all down to the south, cordon the shit off.
And call it a separate
and
country.
And let them live the way they want to live.
But they want it when they need it, Sandra.
Robin, this is the issue.
Right.
When they're half dead and their brains are hanging out of their ears,
Then they
suddenly
want
go,
government.
come and help me.
Right.
But it's like, and I don't.
But we don't want any help when we don't need any help.
You're not going to solve all the problems.
No,
right
we're
now.
not. We're not.
That's right. For more information, go to sandrabernhard.com. We'll be back.
Thank you for keeping some beauty in the world.
Yeah, thank you.
Takes one to know one.
Classy woman, you are.
Love you guys.
I love you too. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Hi, honey. How are you? Good, darling. Yeah.
The end of that interview turned so erotic so quickly.
Well, you know, Howard brings that out in me.
Well, it was 1 minute it was Twitter, and the next it was peeing and butt licking and.
Well, you know what? What would you rather talk about?
That's true. I am.
Do we really want to talk about Twitter?
No. I was saying to myself,
for us?
when are they going to get to the butt licking part?
Yeah, exactly.
And you did, and you delivered.
And we always get there when we need to, at just the right moment. Just like in the actual sex act, you always get there at just the right moment.
Exactly, very appropriate. But he loved. I mean, you guys go way back.
Yeah, we do.
You've been to temple together. You've studied the Torah together.
Yeah, the Talmud.
He likes to imagine what you're like in the bedroom. He wants that glimpse. Do you ever, conversely wonder what he's doing in the bedroom, what he's like as a lover?
I can only imagine, because he projects so much of his sexuality, and I know that he's an incredible lover.
Really?
Knowing Beth, I know that she wouldn't accept anything less.
Do you think he's gentle, or do you think he's erotic and perverted and...
I think he's all of the above.
He's versatile.
He's very versatile, which is what we're all looking for.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sandra. Another great appearance.
Honey. Thank you.
Why don't we get back to that game we were playing yesterday, where the
that
staff...
was great. Yeah,
the
we
staff,
got one revelation, and you bailed.
Well, no, we actually ran out of time. I didn't
Did
bail.
we?
I want to show
would've
you.
Stayed longer.
I want to show you what a man I am by
Okay.
listening to all of the criticism about me. This game was called. Hey, Gary, what page is the game on? Howard page of some kind?
It's called the Harmonizer game.
Okay. Why would we call it that?
Because they altered everyone's voice.
No. Well, why don't we call it How Annoying is Howard game? All right. Who cares?
That would be a better title.
It would be. All right, so the staff did this in Harmonizer because no one wanted to get in trouble. I assure you, everyone has amnesty.
Everybody's a little pissed off about this because it was told to them by Sal that nobody would be revealed.
Never would they be revealed?
And by the way, it was also told to them by Sal that anything they said when they weren't on mic wouldn't be told, and then he ran in yesterday and said how John Lieberman said horrible things about Lisa.
Well, you know what? Why would anyone listen to Sal?
Exactly.
You know, that's their fault.
Does Sal ever know?
Sal doesn't know anything that's going on, trust me.
So you're up to number 4.
What annoys me most about Howard, I guess, would be when he feels that all back pain is in your head when it's not.
That's Scott the engineer.
No.
I'm saying that's Scott the Pace.
Yeah, is it?
Fred is correct.
Let me say something to Scott
Can I
DePace,
just
and I want to say something to my audience. I don't claim to know everything. I don't know a lot. The biggest reveal, the biggest revelation in my life was a guy named Dr. John Sarno, who is now retired, unfortunately.
Is he? I didn't know that.
I hope the planet never loses this man. I hope he lives to 1,000 years old, because this guy, one day, the world's going to wake up. He's going to be long gone, and he is going to be held up in such high regard. If you do yourself one favor in life, read his books, Healing Back Pain and The Mind-Body Connection. I don't care how annoying I am saying it for your health. I can't tell you what this man has done for me.
Well, I think that you should ignore Scott DePace.
You must understand that Scott DePace knows nothing. He's an unenlightened... Okay.
He's not alone, by the way.
I don't care. I'm telling my audience, listen to me carefully. The medical community is very, very ensconced in the back pain business. It is a multi-billion-dollar business. If everyone approached back pain the way Dr. John Sarno does, you wouldn't need pills, you wouldn't need operations. Now, is some back pain legitimate? All back pain is legitimate. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm telling you the cause. What we think is causing it is something other than what we've been led to believe. Now, look, I don't want to give you a long lecture on things. You know what? I'm tired of lecturing. I'm telling you this because...
Let them take their pills and have their
you do whatever you want, but it kills me personally when I see, especially a loved one, going in for an operation that I know is totally unnecessary and also risky. And after the operation, you might really have some problems. Scott DePace is not a dumb guy. He's proven that with the IQ test. But he's also not an enlightened guy. I'm not saying...
You think IQ doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't really. Not based on what I can see from Scott.
Good, then you two take the test.
Yeah. No, believe me, I know my IQ's not high, but I'll tell you what. This I do know about. And I am telling you, Scott, please don't come in. I didn't invite you in.
Could I just say one thing?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm doing this for my audience. I don't care. Go get an operation with your back pain or whatever it is you need.
All right.
Honestly, what do you want to say?
All I just want to say is I think there is something to what you're saying.
Okay.
It's just
all right,
not
good,
all.
Good. Okay.
And I have friends who've had back surgeries, and now they're better.
And they will get worse. Trust me. You'll see it. It's a placebo, and it's a very good placebo. But the back pain will return.
But do you think all back pain is that?
There are
if
certain
somebody takes
conditions,
a club and hits you in the back, no,
Right.
your back pain is from the club.
There are certain conditions that you would have to be examined by a doctor that would lead to back pain that would be something other than what I'm talking about.
Right.
It's very rare.
So you're saying most, huh?
Yeah, I'm saying 99% of back
It's
pain.
a general back pain that nobody can diagnose anything else
Right.
about.
And they tell you it's a slip disc or this or that. Now, look, I don't want to get into a long explanation. That's not what I came here for. My audience isn't here. They're here to laugh. Now, you listen to me about Dr. Sarno, and don't listen to a closed-minded guy.
Yeah, because what they get irritated about is they never, ever investigate.
No. It's just this feeling that they're right.
Right.
Howard, can I tell you something?
I went through an exhaustive investigation of this stuff. Trust me. And if you think I know anything, and believe me, I do know lots of stuff. You saw that magic trick yesterday. Go ahead.
I was playing the game in my office, just listening to it, to make sure everything was right. And somebody walked in when I played that one, and they go, "Fuck, that was my complaint."
Well, first of all, Scott DePace was the original complainer on that. Yes, Neil.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Howard, I just wanted to tell you, about 10 years ago, I took your suggestion, and I read The Mind-Body Prescription by Dr. John Sarno. And I was in a long depression, 25 years worth. And I just wanted to thank you, because reading that book started me on my journey to get out of depression and off the drugs. And his latest book, I think, is called The Divided Mind. I read that one as well.
Fabulous.
But Dr. Sarno's a genius.
Right.
And
yes.
that's why Scott DePace can't relate.
And you know what? My biggest sadness, not my biggest sadness, I have many, but one of my sadnesses is that this guy is not being recognized. This guy should be getting the Nobel Prize. That's how important he is to modern medicine.
Oh, I agree.
But they won't give it to him because, believe me, there are too many people against him. And that's all I'm going to say on the topic. You want to take my advice? Take it. Or you want to go with Scott DePace back in the cave? Go ahead. Yes, Gary.
See, this is where people get mad because they said there would be no repercussions.
There is none. What? He didn't lose his job. I like the guy. But he's dopey. He says
That's
dopey
not
things.
Nice. I am not.
No, you are. You don't know anything about it. You just make opinions.
I just don't believe in conspiracies like that. The whole medical community is somehow out there.
Well, you believe in a lot of conspiracies.
You can believe this one. They don't want to accept it. If you trained 8 years in medical school, and then, college, then medical school, and then you went and you did internships and everything, and your expertise is in back pain, and suddenly everything you learned was worthless, how would you feel? You've got to protect that. Come on, buddy. Get off my back. I told you I don't want to discuss it. Either you buy into it or you don't.
Corrected.
Good. Who's the next genius in this game?
Number 5.
All right.
The thing that annoys me most about Howard is his hair. I'm very jealous of his hair.
Well, that's that.
That's
listen,
Scott DePace. No, Scott DePace or Scott the engineer.
Listen, that's actually very lovely. I would be jealous of my hair, too. I'm very lucky. I don't have to dye my hair. Thank God. I don't know that I want to go gray and sit there. It's, so feminine to sit in a beauty parlor and get your hair colored.
You don't have any gray shit going on at all?
I have gray.
I don't see it, though.
Oh, it's here. If you came up close, you'd see it. But I have gray. But not a lot. I'm 58 years old, and I've got colorful hair and pubes.
And I don't want to see it up close.
I'll show you that. I'll show Robin. But look, I'm lucky that way. Who's jealous of my hair?
Scott the engineer.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say Benji.
Well, it's Scott the engineer.
It's Scott the engineer, Fred. When Gary says it, it's...
You asked me and I answered.
You're right. But Fred's still playing.
I'm still playing.
He doesn't believe it.
Take that answer back.
No, Gary, it's Benji.
Fred's going to catch on soon. All right, let's play another one.
A little slow.
Number 6.
The thing that annoys me most about Howard is that at any given moment when you talk to him, whatever he thinks at that particular moment is correct and right, and there's no other way to do it. He's, of course, changed his mind many times over the years, but whenever you get him at that moment, he is always right.
I'm not sure I understand
Jason.
it.
When you know something, you know it, and you may change later on.
Right.
But when you will argue anyone down,
Listen.
and they're ridiculous because they don't know it the way you do.
Well, that is true.
Who do you think that was?
Jason.
You're correct.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I thought
because
it was
first of
Jason.
all, Jason is verbose, and he's even verbose in his harmonizer game. But he happens to be right. He's not off base with that. I'll take that and accept it. To paces, I won't, because he doesn't know anything.
Doesn't Jason's apply to what mine was?
No.
No.
You think you're right?
No, because Howard's never wavered on what he thinks. Did you not hear that?
All right, here we go.
The thing that annoys me the most about Howard is his musical taste. I feel like there are a lot of bands out there, great bands, some classic rock, some...
Steve Brandano.
No.
That's Gary.
That he just completely misses the boat on, and they would be fantastic on the show and great interviews.
Oh,
so
Will
I wish
Murray.
Howard had better musical taste.
Oh, Will?
Richard Christie?
No.
Who?
John Hine.
John Hine.
And I think
better musical taste.
Specifically,
what does he mean? Like the White Stripes or something?
No, I think he would like to see Rush on the show. You know, Rush is his favorite band.
Rush fan. Who wants to? You know what?
But I think he means other bands
Who wants to hear an interview? Well, let's hear what these bands are. I'll discuss it with him. Listen. First of all, a lot of bands that everyone goes, "Why don't you have Prince on? Why don't you have the?" I go, "He don't want
to be on."
Yeah, they got to want to be on the show. And Neil Young, I'd love to have on the show.
I'm still working on it.
Sure. I mean, and who knows? It'll probably be horrible. John, who are you referring to besides Rush? I mean, no one wants to hear a Geddy Lee interview.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
Rush is the big one.
Fine. But Rush is not as popular as you may think.
Rush is more gold albums than I think there are only 2 other bands.
Okay. Geddy Lee, I just don't want to do an interview. Go ahead. Who else?
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan, I'd interview in a minute.
You would?
Absolutely. I'm talking about the 2 guys.
Yeah, Fagen's up here all the time.
That's all
I would
there
interview
is
him.
to Steely Dan.
Well, Fagen and Becker, but yeah.
I don't think. See, here's something you got to understand. It's not about my musical taste. I like a lot of Steely Dan music. I'm thinking of the broader audience. Now, there's a guy sitting by the radio going, "Oh, hey, yeah, Howard, Steely Dan, John Hine's right on." I've worked in radio a long time, and I've seen reams of radio research. The audiences are so fragmented on what everyone thinks their musical taste is sort of right on. It is so fragmented, you'd be shocked. Now, you're fairly new to radio. I brought you into it. But I've been through the mill with radio research and seeing things about music, and it would blow your mind. We all think we're right about music. It is my general impression, based on the research I've seen and also my gut level feeling, that while some people would like to hear from Steely Dan, I think a lot of people wouldn't.
I bet you there are a lot of people you have up here that you wouldn't want.
Absolutely.
Based on your musical taste.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people I interview because I know people like them. So I'm making the best decision. It's not really my musical taste. I would be interested in discussing some stuff with Steely Dan, although I happen to know they're very dry, those 2 guys.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be great to interview.
Yeah.
You wouldn't interview Donald Fagen. If he came up and said he wanted to play, you'd consider it, but you wouldn't interview him.
Yeah, and those guys are uptight about playing. They got the Carly Simon disease. I think they're afraid to play in front of people.
They're better now. Now they play for everyone.
Oh, in other words, they figured out how to play in front of everyone.
Since people stop asking, now they're on the road all the time.
Exactly. Now they got to go out and pay the mortgage. You know, it's funny. You talk about radio and all this stuff. I was thinking about this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing that they just put me in. And
Radio Hall of Fame.
Radio Hall of Fame. I wish it was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I wish there were, Rolling Stone magazine put together the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's generally endorsed by everyone. It seems more legitimate. But this so-called Radio Hall of Fame is a joke. I said it yesterday. I was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame on Saturday, and I didn't show up. And many people in the industry were critical of me. But they don't know the history. They don't know my history. They don't even know how I feel about radio. One guy wrote, Mike Harrison, Howard, radio's been really good to you. It's time for you to stop having everyone kiss your arse and give back to the industry. And I told you yesterday, I'm sorry, Mike, whoever you are. I don't feel that's the way to give back to the industry. I think, as I said yesterday, donating money to a college where, let's say, kids can't get an education because they can't afford one in communications, that's giving back. Or maybe taking a young student and saying to them, hey, do you have any good ideas? And I'll put them on the radio, encouraging a few people. That's giving back. Going to some guy's home in Chicago and celebrating the Radio Hall of Fame with people I never heard of, from a guy who was putting me down for years and humiliating me, attempting to anyway. I didn't let it stop me. This guy was no friend of mine who started the Radio Hall of Fame. In fact, he was trying to exclude me. 20-some-odd years he's been up to this, and he never thought to include me before. I'm sorry. I don't agree that that's giving back to my industry. I think I've done a lot for the industry, but you don't hear me crowing about it. You just won't. I find it abhorrent.
Yeah, but he wanted you to give back to him because it would give him credibility.
And I don't even know who's in the Radio Hall. Is Lee Abrams in the Radio Hall of Fame?
He would have to be.
I'm asking.
Don't know.
Benji, look it up. You seem to have some expertise in looking things up rapidly. How do you do that? What do you Google his name?
Yeah.
Is he in the Radio Hall of Fame? How could you find that out within 3 seconds?
The Radio Hall of Fame and Lee Abrams.
Howard, he is not.
He's not. Now, you see, that's fucking ridiculous. Now, I don't know who nominates these people, but I think it's this guy, Bruce Dumont, who evidently his family's name is Dumont. Dumont was one of the early manufacturers of radios. I don't think this guy had anything to do with it. He's excited that his name is Dumont. That immediately turns me off. Because you didn't even manufacture a radio. Your family did. As far as I can tell, I don't know much about the guy. Maybe I'm missing something here. But before you castigate, is that the right word? Before you castigate me, check into these things, guys. So-called journalists. Lee Abrams was a guy. You know, when I got into radio, it was a lot of free-form stuff, you know. I could go on and play whatever I wanted. And he figured out how to make top 40, make album rock top 40, the modern-day album rock format. And I remember when I went to Detroit, it was a Lee Abrams station. And I didn't know much about the guy, except that when you get there, the music was all on cards. It was amazing. It was a card catalog system. He figured out that, you know, while DJs might think they know music, that a lot of people sit at home and don't know what the music really is. That they sit at home and they go, I don't like this radio station. There's too many obscure songs. So he figured out how to put the songs on cards. And he made a rotation, and he did research into what people generally like. And he built a big business out of it. But I went to Detroit, and I never really thought about radio, got inspired by it. It was all sort of all these internal feelings. And he was meeting with the staff, and I was the new morning man there. And I happened to walk in the room. For some reason, I wasn't even invited into the meeting. But Lee was giving a speech. And here was this young guy, full of curly hair, full of energy about radio. And within 10 minutes, I was inspired. I remember sitting in the room was Doc of Rock, Doug Podell, a couple other guys, you know, the program director, the sales manager, and he started to talk about radio and what it could be. He started to break down the audience. He said general patterns. He called some people earth dogs. And I knew what he was talking about. These guys who show up with chains to their wallets, they were earth dogs. And he broke down the audience methodically and said, here's who's in your audience. You need to know this. And then he started to talk about music and musical taste and all these new ways of presenting music. Ways of even introducing new music to an audience that didn't care about it, that he chopped up the songs sometimes and gave them almost a little commercial of the music. He had all kinds of ideas. He was turned on by radio. And I went, wow, I'm inspired. I can't wait to get on the air and really entertain my audience. Now, these are the guys, the unsung heroes. Not that he's unsung. People in the industry know who he is. But Bruce Dumont doesn't know anything. Who is Bruce Dumont? Nephew of Alan Dumont, the founder of the first commercial TV network. But what fucking right does he have to tell Lee Abrams that he shouldn't be in a Radio Hall of Fame? You know, and some people see Lee Abrams as the enemy. Like he ruined radio. He didn't ruin it. Try to make it better. He had an
actually,
idea.
that became a big business as a result.
Oh, it sure did. I like Lee. I don't know what Lee... I think Lee's now staring at a wall somewhere going, when am I going to get in the Radio Hall of Fame? I assure you, Lee Abrams isn't sitting around worrying about it, neither am I. We're doers. We're movers and shakers. We're not sitting there fucking waiting for Bruce Dumont, the nephew of Alan Dumont, to tell me whether or not I'm worthy of being in the Radio Hall of Fame. Now, you want to have a real Radio Hall of Fame, you come to me and you say, Howard, we want to make you the president of the Radio Hall of Fame. We want you to run the whole thing and pick a board of directors who will select 4 people every year who should be in the Radio Hall of Fame. And here's the secret. I would say no. You know why? Because nobody gives a shit. Most radio is boring. It's the same crap. It's the same shit over and over again.
Well, that's what I said. Whenever he would announce the list of inductees, I was like, who are these people?
Robert,
They're not famous.
I'm in radio. I don't know who these people are. I'm a guy who studies this stuff. You know, I mean, I've watched the evolution of this. I mean, come on.
That ruins your whole argument.
Oh, you should smell what that is. It smells like eggs. You'd throw up if you could, Robin. If you were in my space right now, you'd vomit. Like an egg. And after I give such a beautiful, passionate speech, I ruin it by doing that. So, John, my point of view is that it isn't as simple as book. You're trying to
Rush.
You book Rush, and that's 70% of your audience is gone because they go, I don't give a fuck about Rush. That's the problem. You follow what I'm saying?
I do.
It's deeper than my musical taste. I'm trying to. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm exhausted from it all.
I understand the point you're making.
I'm exhausted from last night. I'm exhausted from this morning. I'm exhausted in
You
general.
didn't even really go out last night.
I did. It was a lot. It was just, I got a wife. She's trying.
You were out for 45 minutes.
I was out for 45 minutes, and she's like shell-shocked from me. I drained the life out of everyone.
Oh, my God.
It's enough. It's enough of me, Robin. All right, let's get back to this game, whatever this is.
Right.
I did all the hard part of going out, and then I ended up with nothing.
Yeah, the part you went for you didn't get.
Right. All right, let's get back to the what annoys me most about Howard game.
What annoys me about Howard is that he thinks everybody's going to be working at McDonald's or homeless after he retires. And fact is, everybody around here is talented, and I think everybody will be fine.
Richard. Yeah, Richard.
I can hear Richard even through a harmonizer.
Yeah. Richard.
Kansas cuts through.
Richard, what do you think? I hired you because I didn't think you were talented? I just know what radio is and how difficult it is to get a job.
But Richard lived in a
storage bin.
Storage bin.
Yeah, that was his career. He was in a storage bin.
If you fired him tomorrow, he'd still be better off than the bin.
Right. But if I fired him tomorrow, I believe he would end up back in the bin. I do.
You don't think he could take his talents elsewhere?
Where's he going to go?
He took his talents and they got him to a storage bin.
Yeah. Without me, he went nowhere. Ask Jackie Martling where his talents have led him. What is Jackie doing now, honestly? Okay, here's an example of a guy who's no longer with the show. What happened?
I don't know what he does. He does comedy gigs from time to time.
And he looks for that jetty.
Yeah. And he came to me and I gave him a job. Jackie's joke cunt.
And, he'd like that to be a 5-day-a-week job.
Right.
He'd even come back and do this. He's offered.
Grillo.
Well,
what do you? I don't know.
Grillo's going to be the next entrepreneur.
KC, I don't know. What is he doing now? I think he escorts the strippers to private rooms.
He's full-time crazy.
I mean, what evidence do you have that people leave here and do better?
Has anybody left here and done well?
The only one you can think of is Stuttering John, but he got a job while he was here, and Jay Leno went, but it wasn't paying attention. One of his head writers had this crazy idea to put just Stuttering John on, and Jay got rid of him in under a year. I mean, he kept him on as a writer because he wants to give him a salary because he's embarrassed in front of me to cut John loose, I think.
No, I've spoken to people there that have worked there, and they all agree that...
The only guys who've done well who have left and gotten job offers, while they're here. But as far as people leaving the show, most of them have not done well.
The only guy I can think of that has worked for you and then done really well would be Mark Cronin.
Yeah, but like Mark left. Do you know what I'm saying? Mark left. I'm saying if I leave tomorrow, Richard, I think, is going to be up Schitt's Creek. I mean, I think he could get a job. Like maybe he'll work like in a library or something.
A library?
Why not?
Why would he do that?
What could he do in a library?
The floors get filthy. The people are in there all day. Medicated Pete lives in the library.
He has to now. See what happened to his house?
Yeah. Hey,
What,
Richard,
Pete's house?
where is it? Yeah, you got flooded out. Hey, it's awful. Richard, where are you going to go? I'm sorry it annoys you. Where is he?
It's interesting what annoys each of these people.
Why does that annoy you? Prove me wrong, then.
It doesn't really annoy me. It's just a lot of times you make us all sound like we're retards and worthless, but we work here, and I think everybody around here is talented.
By the way, I'm getting excellent reports on you.
About what?
About his work.
Who from?
Fred.
Oh.
Thank you, Fred.
And
no need to laugh at that, Robin.
Yeah, right. What do you think? Fred's insane? All right, I take that back. Right, Fred's insane, but he knows talent. No, I know you're great. You're terrific, and the stuff you do is funny as hell. That's why you're here. I thought you were funny.
Thank you.
But I don't see a future for you.
What works here doesn't necessarily work in the real world.
Okay, so
right. This is the only place for you.
Maybe you're right. Where else am I going to lick somebody's balls and get paid for it?
It's a unique framework we have here.
But I generalized it. I said everybody around here is very talented. You're always saying everybody will be up shit creek.
You really think that I think you're going to be a huge success when I retire? Are you crazy?
I'm not saying I am.
I think you'll probably end up with your own show. And I see a huge future for you. You want me to say that?
No.
You feel better now?
No.
Right, get out of here.
You and Sal will be crossing streams forever.
Yeah, I think you and Sal are going to go on to be the Franken and I think you'll end up a United States Senator. And Sal will write a book, okay?
You think we'll be teabagging on Good Morning America?
Yeah, I think there's a huge demand for something like that.
Okay.
That's right.
And I wasn't annoyed. They just said find something, so I was thinking of something.
And before Richard worked here, he was living, as Robin said, in a storage facility, and he hadn't gotten laid in 10 years. He didn't even have a shower.
He was making love to his computer. He was having dates with his computer.
Yeah,
I mean...
I was making love to the inside of a napkin roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a paper towel roll.
Right, literally. So,
and I'm thankful for what I have here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Howard.
Yeah. No, I love you.
I love you,
I'm not saying
too.
you're not talented.
I know. Just sometimes it seems like...
work extra hard to keep me working. That's what I've told the staff. I said, listen... Work extra hard. I'll tell you why. Keep me working because you don't want to find out what life is like without me.
I know. I hope you stay here forever. I love it.
Make it easy for me. So far, it's not so easy. Now get out of here and go.
We're working hard.
Work harder. Whip him, Fred.
That's next. Nah, he's good.
He is good. I know it.
And you have to say that you're getting good reports on Richard and Sal, or one of them will kill themselves.
No, just Richard.
Sal, not so much, but Richard, he's great.
No, Richard and Sal. No, that's it. When you get a report, it's Richard and Sal. Trust me.
Right.
You know that that the whole staff sends me a weekly report on what they do, and they're the only ones I get that says Richard and Sal.
Right.
Like I don't get individual reports.
No, they're one person. They're like a married couple.
I
like
wonder
Siamese
who
twins.
writes it up.
I know that's a funny thing to ask them about. Like who writes the report?
They're like Franken and Davis. I'm telling you.
Maybe they alternate weeks.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Sal, I mean, we got a lot of email about Sal's teeth. And, it is so funny to me that the guy who made fun of Gary's teeth all these years now has worse teeth than Gary.
He says that, Howard, these are two things. You're wrong and my teeth are bad.
All I know is when I speak to him, all I see is teeth. Whatever he did to his teeth are ridiculous. He made them way too white. That's
I'm
it.
telling you, when you put up that side by side, it's like there's a spotlight on his teeth.
Yeah, I'm not making it up. Believe me, I don't want to talk to a guy and be distracted by his teeth. I need him to blend into the background.
He says you're exaggerating it, that they're perfect.
Well, didn't you say that too?
I might have.
Yeah, I know you did. All right, let's get back to what... Look at him.
Oh, my God.
Look at that side-by-side comparison. Available on howardstern.com, by the way. Let's get back to what annoys me most about Howard, Game.
I'll tell you what annoys me about Howard. If he doesn't know someone, watch their show, or listen to their music, then he doesn't give a fuck.
Steve
fuck
Brandano.
Your Emmys, fuck
No,
your
that's
Grammys.
Will.
Oh, wait.
No, Steve Brandano.
You think?
It is Steve Brandano.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I recognize his
you
weird
recognized him.
cadence.
Did you slow down some gay song on Coffee House? Oh, then we'll have you in. He gets interested in the piano player from Maroon 5 when he's in the studio, but he doesn't think there's enough to talk about with some of the biggest people in the world.
Dude, go do a radio show. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Someone prove me wrong. They've yet to do it. Leave here and start your show with all your White Stripes interviews. These guys don't get it. They've never actually worked on radio, have they? Aside from here, which is hardly radio. I mean, they got shows at this Sirius. They book people to do shows who've never done radio in their lives, and there's a good reason why they don't. They're horrible at it.
But they were also interviewing all these people Steve's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's flocking to their show.
But nobody cares around here. Nobody sits here and gets worried about ratings. It's a joke.
Well, you don't need ratings here.
Let me tell you, I still think of when I'm on the air here, I still feel like I'm on terrestrial radio. And before I book a guest on terrestrial radio, I was like, shit, is this person going to fly with my audience? I mean, I can't have a disaster. The people who work here don't have that pressure. Steve Brandano thinks it's a party. I could have put Riley Martin on terrestrial radio. You know why? The radio station would close. Here you can do it. It's a niche kind of thing.
I think that in that particular instance he was referring to, and he's a really nice guy. What was that guy that we had on that just probably within the last year. He's like a guitar player.
Yeah.
And he sings, sort of light songs. You heard him on
Coffee House.
Coffee House, and I can't. He's pretty well known.
Yeah.
But I can't remember his name.
Matt Nathanson.
Matt Nathanson.
Right.
So we'd say like, wow, why would you put on Matt Nathanson and not steal?
I enjoyed the song, and I had something, an angle that I could present to the audience. That's why. Steve's never done a radio show. Steve's never gone out to a small station, gotten a job in radio. He doesn't know what it takes. He should be learning from me, never fighting with me.
He's irritated.
Can you imagine he's irritated? He doesn't. When I listen to a kid like that who hasn't done a thing, I laugh. I laugh because when you talk about radio halls of fame, the reason I'm not all choked up about it is radio's been a nightmare for me. It's filled with insecurity. It's filled with going from market to market and getting every fucking asshole's opinion on radio. And then
not just indulging yourself.
And them yelling at you, and general managers, sales managers, everyone just clomping you over the head. But you learn. If you want to have a discussion with me about radio, you've got to have gone through that process. There's no way you can have a discussion with me about what works on the radio unless you've done it.
And the other thing is that once you have an interest in somebody, you can make them interesting to others.
Right. But Steve wouldn't know that. Steve thinks I'm going to get on with. Who does he think? Steve, who's so fucking interesting that I'm missing out on? You lunatic.
Oh.
You haven't done anything. You have no right to comment.
Well,
you haven't earned it.
I was asked to comment.
Good.
I don't really like. I feel like it's insulting to say their names.
Who do you want me to interview?
Insulting to say whose names?
We turned down the Black Keys.
Right.
Who are fans of yours.
Yes, because
who are like one of the biggest bands
Steve,
in the world right
I don't know much about the Black Keys. I've discussed it with Gary many times. We listened to your suggestion. I've got to be generally jazzed about something.
Understood.
Then I say to you guys, give me some research back on the Black Keys. I put it in your court. I said,
yes.
Teach me something about the Black Keys that my audience is going to care about, so that if there's someone like me who doesn't know about the Black Keys, it's going to make them interesting to my audience.
Right.
And you have failed every single fucking time. Now,
you have not come back with the...
No, of course I've come back with
to go and do some hard work.
That's not fair.
Yes,
that's not fair because I've done that.
You failed to interest me.
Well, yeah, because you're not
failed
interested
the Black
in
Keys.
It. You're not interested in it
because
that's
your
not
research hasn't been exciting enough.
Well, there might not be enough there for you,
Steve. This is what I suggest for you.
Yeah,
you've got to do me a favor. 2013's coming up.
Yes.
Your New Year's resolution should be: I'm going to make the break from the Howard Stern show. I'm going to go out. And I'm going to get my own show, and I'm going to prove Howard wrong.
We do shows on your channel.
I want your first guest. Forget my channels; they're irrelevant.
Well, but I'm doing that.
It's not real radio. Did you hear what I just said about satellite radio?
Yeah.
I love Judith Regan. They gave her a show. How many people do you think? What Judith don't know anything about radio. She's a great woman. She's a brilliant book publisher. That's what she should be doing. They give every nut job they'll find somebody in the hall here and give them a show. We got a guy put on a Swedish channel. Where in fucking America do you hear a Swedish channel? Because you want to be a goddamn knight? Fuck me. There's a Swedish channel. When you got to make a real living in radio, Knight Schmite. You gotta produce, baby. You ask Scott Shannon or Steve Kingston or Tim Sabian if they're going to put on a Swedish channel. Motherfucker. Give me a break. You're not dealing with the real world here. You do a show here, if it's successful or not, it doesn't matter. You're under my protection. You're pitching the equivalent of the Swedish channel.
No, that's not true at all.
Yes.
That's absolutely not true.
Yes.
Your show, AGT, uses the Black Keys like every break.
That's right.
And terrestrial radio plays them all over the place.
Then this is what you need to do.
What?
You need to get a show on terrestrial radio where there's ratings.
Terrestrial radio's dead. Who cares about terrestrial radio?
All right, well.
Or it's dying.
You need to get a show where there's a ratings evaluation. where you can be tested, put to the test all your theories.
So how about?
And then when you pass the test, you and I will have this discussion.
How about the people that you've passed on in the past?
I will put them on. Go do your research and find something relatable. Tell me something about the Black Keys I care about. Tell me something.
I can pull up the notes
that we've had. Tell me something right now. You're a fan.
Besides the fact that they're the biggest band in the country.
They're not the biggest band in the country.
They certainly are. And you're in here always going, there's no rock music these days. I got to listen to all this stuff.
Nobody cares about it anymore, Steve. It's a dying industry. People laugh at these fucking kids up on stage now instead of worshiping them.
No one laughs at the Black Keys. Bob Lefsetz doesn't laugh at the Black Keys. He doesn't.
Bob Lefsetz is a bright guy.
Yeah.
And he sees what's happened to rock stars in general.
And if you had the Black Keys on, he'd be like, Howard talked to the Black Keys.
Yes.
It was one of the greatest
It won't be wonderful.
moments.
You got to give me something to go on. I don't listen to the Black Keys.
Just have them come in and play some songs. You, again, like I said in the clip, you have Maroon 5 in here, and you're like, how do you play the piano like that? Because they're very popular. I get that. And I like Matt Nathanson, too. People know the Black Keys. It's crazy. It's crazy that you think people don't know the Black Keys.
The amount of people that know the Black Keys are in your universe. I'm talking about broader research. And it's the Howard Stern show. We've got to go with what interests me.
Okay.
I'm an older man.
And that's what annoys me about you. That's what I get.
I'm 58 years old.
Right.
This is your time. You should be out doing the Steve Brandano show, somewhere where you can prove all of this wrong. Get some balls behind you.
We're here.
Do it.
There's Geek Time on Friday. There's John Hines TV show tomorrow.
Geek Time's a joke.
To you.
To Ralph.
It's not a joke to Ralph. It's definitely not a joke to Ralph.
Ralph takes it seriously, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whether Ralph gets it. If Ralph has 2 people listening to that, it doesn't matter.
It's also frustrating when there's people that I'm saying we should have in. You don't care about them, but then like 2 years later, you suddenly care about them, and then they come in here and everybody's like, "Wow, that was great. That was great. Bryan Cranston was great.
If 2 years
Seth
ago,
Rogen was great.
You know why Seth Rogen was great?
Why?
Because I cared about him. I've got to care.
That's what's frustrating, because I know that they would be good.
Steve,
some of these people.
I can't watch and be into everything you're into. How old a guy are you?
That's why
How old a guy
but
are
I
you?
don't. And Gary will back me up.
How old are you,
I'm
Steve?
30.
Yeah, you're 30.
I don't come and pitch like Soul Live, people that I'm into. That I only pitch people that I know would be good on the show, like the Black Keys.
Steve, you got to get your own show. You're bursting with so many good ideas. I'm telling you, you're wasting your time.
I work on other shows here.
Steve,
I know you.
No, you need to go off and do the Steve Brandano show.
The Black Keys need an interview.
No, the Black Keys get interviewed everywhere.
Because Soul Patch and all these bands are so live. I'm telling you, you would be the biggest thing on tour. Remember how David Lee Roth tried to replace me and Adam Carolla and all these other guys and Opie and Anthony? All the Viacom blew it. They should have gotten you.
Listen, I want to be here. I like being here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're frustrated.
No, I'm not frustrated.
Right.
I get to do great things on your channels. But you don't have the Black Keys on. That's what annoys me about you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Seriously.
Thank you. No, seriously. Thank you. Thank you for that. It was the most brilliant dissertation I've ever heard.
Howard, are we going to play another clip of somebody with no repercussions?
There are no repercussions.
Oh, please. You've tormented numbers
Steve
4
can be here as long as he wants. But Steve really does need to go prove his theories.
But you did emasculate him a little bit, don't you think?
No, not at all. I had a discussion with him. I'm trying to teach him.
Richard, by telling Richard that outside of here he's nothing?
Stop it. You know that's true.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why nobody wanted to play this game.
This is the greatest game ever.
Howard, I told people to do it, and nobody did it but me. I was the only one who did it.
Right.
I'm living there alone. Then you said, tell everybody they got to play.
I don't have. There will be no repercussions. There are none. I like Steve. And I like that he stands up for what he believes in. What he believes is insane, but he doesn't understand the basics.
Well, what were in his notes? I mean, why didn't he set a fire under
I can talk about this a little bit. Howard, I would say that there's probably no guest that Howard and I have discussed more than the Black Keys.
Really?
Probably. In fact, I've gone as far as to say
Howard. The guys
Howard.
have told me the Black Keys are big fans of the show. I'm not familiar. It doesn't mean they're not good, and it doesn't mean they're not relevant. You know what it is? I don't know much about them. So I said to the guys, hey, I don't know much about the Black Keys. I said, what are their hit songs? So they played them for me. I never heard one. Now, I'm not saying I never heard of them. Doesn't mean that they're not big somewhere. They probably are. But I got to go with what turns me on. There's got to be a connection there. So I say to the guys, I don't know much about the Black Keys. Give me some info on them. Give me a couple of stats on these boys. Like I've interviewed the guy who was married to one of those Simpson girls.
The guy's
Nick Lachey?
No. The other guy.
Good Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Pete Wentz. Pete Wentz.
Right.
Now, the reason I interviewed him is I don't know any Pete Wentz music. But he appeals to a younger crowd. He's got gossip. You know, he's in Us Magazine every week when he was married to Simpson, whatever her name was. Not Jessica, the other Simpson. Ashley Simpson, the one who got the nose job. And so there's a bit of, it's a broader discussion than just music. So that's why he's on. It's not because I'm a Pete Wentz fan. I don't know fucking shit about Pete Wentz. But it looked like the dude was living an interesting life, banging this chick and getting himself a name. It's not about the music. Oh, Malone, how do you explain it to these young guys?
But you still haven't told me what was in the notes.
There was nothing that I read that I said to the guys, this is all nice, but it's nothing that I feel...
You couldn't grab onto anything.
That my audience will relate to because I won't be excited about it.
I will tell you that we were really close to getting Howard to say yesterday. Then Will and I dialed it back because we realized that their music is... we like the music and we think people will know it, but we didn't think they were going to be great interviews. Right. And that was going to be...
Yeah,
we don't want to deal with that.
That's all. I got nothing against those guys. I'm thrilled they're fans, and I know they're successful.
They love you.
But a lot of times I don't book someone because I don't think I can make anything out of it.
Well, the one I always talk about was at the height of what was that movie, Dumb and Dumber?
Right.
We kept getting pitched Jeff Daniels. The movie was #1 for like 8 weeks in a row. We kept getting pitched Jeff Daniels, and we kept saying no, and they kept saying why. And I remember you and Robin said, I don't really care.
Yeah, we just didn't care. And it's not that
like
Jeff Daniels...
but...
Right. Yeah. We like it. Just because we don't book him doesn't mean we don't like him.
It's not that I dislike Jeff Daniels. It's just you get a vibe that the audience isn't going to be into it. And by the way, that's probably a ridiculous vibe. I don't know what the audience is going to be into. I'm not into it.
And you can't do it if you can't feel it.
Right. That's my thoughts on this. And I'm not upset with Steve for being frustrated by that. I actually understand it. Of course, that would be frustrating to me, too. Because in Steve's mind, he's like, oh, my God, this is fantastic, because he's interested in it.
Yeah, but Steve doesn't understand what a rotten interview does to you.
Right. Oh, I have to live with it for weeks.
Oh, I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go into a major funk, and I don't want to go into a funk. And he hasn't experienced that. And he hasn't experienced getting a ratings book back that dips. It's probably the most debilitating thing on the planet. You know, the guys I can relate to are the guys who have experienced that, who have just lived with that dread their entire lives of a ratings book, something they have no control over. I mean, that's to me and that's why when the Radio Hall of Fame comes calling, I'm like, radio hasn't been exactly the most. Yeah, I've made a great living at it, but it's been filled with just stomach aches and sickness and just fucking complete despair and dread. I mean. And you don't get any loving advice from the people you work for. They want ratings. You don't have them, you're out. And sometimes even if you do have them, you're out because you're too out of your mind.
You take their advice, you're out. You don't take their advice, you're out.
It's just maddening. And so when a guy named Bruce Dumont decides that I don't get into the Radio Hall of Fame for 20-something years, a guy who, as far as I know, has he ever been in radio?
Yes.
What did he do?
Oh God, I have to go back and.
I don't know this
like
gentleman.
All things considered, like PBS.
Oh, NPR.
NPR, rather.
Yeah, good luck. And NPR is nothing. It's horse shit. To me.
Beyond the Beltway was the show.
Yeah, good.
Whatever that is.
That's a show that doesn't get ratings.
We went online, and that's the only picture. We think that's pretty much the Radio Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Which is a room
cafeteria.
With folding chairs and plaques.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and so, you know, listen, anybody wants to give me an award, thank you. I'll always take it and accept it, but I'm not going to Chicago to support this guy. I don't know him. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, the Beyond the Beltway show was also on PBS for a while as a TV show.
There you go. Good for him. Well, good.
And from 1987 to 2006, the host of Illinois Lawmakers.
I don't know what that is, but okay. Well, at least he's in radio. Okay, I stand corrected. Right. He has been in radio.
Jason was saying to me, like, he said, Gary, give me some names that you think are slam dunks that should be in the Radio Hall of Fame. So I said, well, probably like a cousin.
Howard Stern. That's it.
Right, but
that's what. That's it. Maybe Rush Limbaugh, or I don't know. I guess he could make an argument for Imus. At least he's been on the radio. And there are a lot of local guys who I don't know.
Do you think like a Scott Muni should be in?
Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah, exactly. He should be.
I thought the same thing.
The guy was an innovator. I mean, he
did it for a long time.
Yeah, he converted a station to free form and stuff. I mean, when I say innovator, I mean he heard it in San Francisco and decided to bring it to New York. But yeah, I guess the guy should be in there. I mean, who knows who should be in the Radio Hall of Fame? Radio is littered with a lot of people who shouldn't be anywhere. They shouldn't even be at a party. But there's some tremendous people in radio. But they're not getting recognized. And it was ludicrous to me. The guy tried to punish me for years. He used me, in essence, by not putting me in. You know? And every year it became Howard Stern got rejected. And who wants that? And now all of a sudden he decided to put me in. And then he knew I wasn't coming. And he put in, we don't know if he'll be here or not. That was to attract more people who think I might show up. You know, I know what the game is. Well, anyway, my ear itches.
What else annoys people?
I don't know, but we do have to take a break. I don't know if this is going well because it makes it seem like I don't like my staff. I do. I enjoy Scott DePace. I enjoy working with Richard and Sal. I like Steve Brandano. And this is causing a lot of bad vibes.
You know what it is?
I'm enjoying it.
You see, here's the thing you don't understand. If I can make one minor complaint.
Sure.
Like, I know you're doing the radio show, but these guys feel bad about it for days afterwards. I don't think they see it.
Is that right?
Yeah, it stays with them.
Well, tell them to get over it. Tell them, welcome to radio.
Like Stephen,
now we're doing something interesting.
Yeah,
Stephen Richard
stays with them. Maybe that's a help.
What do they want from me?
Just to know that you think they're doing a good job.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. It's great. If I knew what you were doing, I would tell you even more.
You haven't gotten any good reports on Steve Brandano from Fred?
Gary.
I don't work with Steve.
Gary works with him, and I don't know why Steve thinks I would know what he's up to.
I know what he's up to.
That's all that counts. Listen, you're the executive producer of this show. You decided to hire Steve Brandano.
And I'm very happy with his performance.
You came to me and you said, Howard, Steve Brandano is a terrific guy. We shouldn't lose him. And I said, if Gary thinks he's good, then he's good. Steve, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. To me, you look like you're sitting there on your fucking ass.
That bothers him.
Well, then what am I going to do about it? What should I do?
This is reminding me of a drunk Will Murray. Everybody has the same complaint. Howard doesn't know what the fuck I do.
Right. Should I follow him around and learn what he does?
No, but if you want to ask me one day, I'll sit down.
What does he do? I know what he does. He does research, right?
Well, he answers the phones during the show. He helps with research. But
I hear he's terrific at it.
But a lot of what he does is he really is like our utility player. He helps with almost every other show on the channel.
Oh, good. Well, then I appreciate what he does. I appreciate every guy who works here. You know, I thought he was a publicist for the Black Keys. I didn't know that he worked for me. I got an idea. The Black Keys, the Black Keys. Come up with a new idea. No, the Black Keys.
All right, the White Keys.
All right, no. I love the kid. He's good. I like everyone who works here. Now, leave me alone. Should we finish this game?
Yes, I think so.
We'll discuss that.
We can't come back to it.
We got 6 more.
Too
Six
deep.
more. Oh, my God.
We could do it tomorrow. We could do it next week.
Oh, my God. All right, but let me take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Mr. Hahn, sir.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry to sneak up on you like that.
It's all right.
I know
about the reaction you were expecting.
I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I know how he feels about music acts that come on the show, and I've said all along that I'd love to have Rush or Steely Dan or bands that I really love on here. Not because I love their music, that's part of it, but also Rush, for example, they give a good interview. They're entertaining. Steely Dan, I've never seen interviews, so I can't say that. But that's the point I was trying to make. And sometimes Howard makes choices with his musical taste that he likes, but I don't really like. So if I had to pick one thing that annoyed me about Howard, it would be that. So I went in there, and after after listening to everyone else come out of there, I think I pretty much emerged unscathed. So I'm happy for that. I basically needed to make sure that I came out of there making my point, but not getting into it too much. Because anytime you go in there and fight with Howard, you're going to lose. And I didn't want to lose. I don't like losing.
As you once told me, the house always wins.
The house always wins, Greg Carmel.
Steve-O,
yeah,
you've been here for a while. Why take the bait like that? I mean, the house always wins. John Hine has been quoted as saying that. And
listen,
I
stand by everything that I said. I mean, that's... And I'm happy that you finally asked, or whatever, that there was a thing that we allowed me to say this. It's crazy that we don't have the Black Keys on here.
I agree with you.
It's crazy.
I think they're, as far as mainstream acts go, I think
well,
they're
then
the
go
best
leave,
band in
Greg.
America.
Then why don't you go leave and go do your own thing, okay?
Because I know that this guy is travel tested and he's a warrior.
I'm not going anywhere.
Right,
I'm not going anywhere.
Right, but why fight the king? The guy obviously knows what works and what doesn't. I agree with you. I think Maroon 5 sucks.
I didn't say Maroon 5 sucks.
I think they do. I think they're talented, but I think their music sucks. I think Train sucks.
Okay.
But
I didn't say any of those bands suck.
At the same time, I'm not taking the bait and going in and telling them who should be on.
Well, we were asked to take the bait, so I participated. And instead of saying I'm jealous of your hair or something lame
that
like that,
that was a very ballsy
I said what it was, and I stick by it.
I mean, she's crazy.
Scott, seriously, his hair. Why couldn't you have got all the years
I'm
and all
jealous
the
of his hair. He's got it. And it's not gray.
Yeah, but
and whatever I have is gray. So
right, but this is the opportunity to really let Howard have it. And after all the years,
why would I let him have it? I've been here for 28 years. Why would I fucking let him have it? What? I mean, really?
Well, because you've been ripped to pieces on many occasions. Why not use this as an opportunity to go back at him and tell him what annoys? I don't know, but we do have to take a break. What annoys you about him?
It wasn't. It wasn't. You know.
This is a chance for role reversal, and you went with a very softball-esque comment.
That's my decision. What am I going to say? He's an asshole, the guy that pays me for the last, quarter of a century?
Scott.
Yes.
Why indulge a game like what annoys me about Howard? It seems like bait to me.
No comment. No, you're part of the show. I mean, they want to know what annoys you. I mean, Howard's a grown man. He's not gonna. I didn't feel like, if I said anything, he would hold it against me. He did even come off stronger than I did think he would. But whatever. Well, listen, I take critique around here every day. He can take a little bit.
This is big.
This is an A-list guest.
This
man.
is an A-list guest.
You don't make this gentleman wait.
No.
He's got to come in now.
Hold on.
I've been a big fan of his since the show Alias. He
Really?
was on Alias. Did you know that?
No idea.
That's where he's pretty much started on that show.
Did you know he was going to become an A-list star?
No, I didn't.
Not in even,
but I loved him
in your
show.
mind and in your heart.
I loved him in the show, man.
Hold on, I'm setting my camera to handsome.
Right. Handsome is setting the camera. I whatchamacallit. I never thought that, but he was great in that show. Right? Alias, man. That was your kid. Alias.
Bradley.
Good morning.
Good morning. I never hear Ronnie rave about male guests this way.
Oh, really?
It's rare, yeah. He's going on and on about Alias.
Morning. How are you? Hey, how you doing? Oh, boy.
Right this way, sir. So Bradley, the new movie is Silver Lining Playbook. I know this never goes well with me.
Take you right now.
This never
Smash
goes.
against the wall.
I'll back off. I feel like our first encounter went well, and then it's been downhill ever since.
When I came with Dax, you mean?
Yeah, I felt bad that day.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yes, sir.
So it seems now, you probably was getting a lot of pussy before. Now that you've been dubbed the sexiest man, it must be insane.
It must be insane.
So, like, okay, we're talking about Zoe Saldana, we're talking about Jennifer Lawrence, and we're talking about Dita Von Teese, but I'm talking about a regular day.
Yeah.
So, like, I would ask him, like, what was your day yesterday? Like, the publicists, the waitresses, the receptionists.
right.
Like, you know, like it must be like, how many, like, how...
Is he here, by the way?
Not yet.
Yeah, he's here.
Is he? Okay.
You think psychologically affects women, that title itself?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I think they go berserk.
Oh, my God, it totally does.
Yeah. I think they go berserk.
People go, oh, I should be with the sexiest man alive. But I'm talking about, like, even, like, you know, like, you come here and there's a hot chick that greets you when you come to Sirius. There's a chick that takes your picture. I bet you he's getting fucking numbers.
Oh, that's what I mean, and that's the fun kind of girls.
Bradley Cooper is the sexiest man alive. Last year. I don't know about this year.
This year it's Tatum, or Shannon Tatum.
Bradley Cooper.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. I don't even know who that is.
I don't either. I don't even know how he got that nomination.
Bradley Cooper should fuck Holly Petraeus, and I'll tell you why. You know, I was just thinking about this. Hey, man. Hey, best-looking man in the world. You know, I was thinking you should bang Holly Petraeus, and I'll tell you why. Hey, now. What's happening?
Hey, guys.
You should bang Holly Petraeus.
Holly Petraeus, his wife?
Yeah, because she's feeling so bad about herself. And
Okay.
Jenny McCarthy said recently, I don't know if you hear.
I did. My mother told me that.
She said, "Oh, right now." She tweeted something like, "I'm in the shower right now. I wish."
It was her birthday.
Yeah, she goes, "I wish Bradley Cooper was in the shower with me."
Oh, that's funny. That's
quite a compliment.
You should take her up on that.
Good morning, Robin.
Hey there.
I picture her as banging like a wild animal.
Petraeus?
No. Petraeus, absolutely.
Absolutely, because I was going to say 100%.
I mean, Holly Petraeus, yeah. I mean, okay, she's past her prime, but so what? What do you care?
I don't give a shit.
We were fantasizing about your life because I still think when somebody names you sexiest man in the world or something, it gets insane. Like, I know when you're a famous actor and you're a good-looking dude, it's pretty wild. I was even telling the guys, when I got single, and I'm a mishkite. You understand Italian, right?
But I don't know what a mishkite is.
Mishkite is an ugly motherfucker. I'm an ugly guy.
That's Italian? No, that's Hebrew.
Oh, all right. You're right. I got confused. So anyway, I'm walking around in some furniture store with a decorator. I'm trying to buy a chair.
Right.
And this gorgeous girl's in the store. Beautiful. I spotted her. But I was like, she'd never want me. I'm leaving, and I walk to the elevator. All of a sudden, she comes running up. She goes, "I'm going to give you my phone number, only if you promise you'll call me." And I'm like, "Wow."
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is before I met Beth.
Long time ago.
This is like,
before Beth.
But it was so powerful. And I know for you, like, everyone always asks you about, gee, did you fall in love with your co-star and all that? Forget that.
Right.
I'm talking about when you walk around on a daily basis. Like, you probably have a publicist out there. I'm talking about regular girls probably.
Ask Gary.
Is it crazy?
There's nobody out there.
Oh, you came yourself?
Yeah, come on.
No, but I'm saying, though, even when you're just about town, even walking around.
Right.
The amount of women who hit on you.
No, it doesn't happen.
Really?
Does not happen. No.
Stop
at all.
it.
I swear to God. No.
Wow.
No, it does not happen.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, nope.
Like, I was even watching your movie, and I'm thinking, I would hit on this guy.
By the way.
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it.
Did you like it?
I did. I really did.
It's a good one.
Very
right?
romantic.
He's a hell of a director, man. David Russell.
Yeah, I met him at
you
your
said
premiere.
that, yeah, and he actually said nice things at the beginning of the thing.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy until I get bitter. I can be very nice.
I flipped out, dude. When I sat down, they're like, and I thought I saw you because we were in the front. I was like, oh, there he is. And then I sit down, and I'm like, and I turned to my buddy Dave. I was like, my buddy Dave, my agent, who by the way has listened to you for every day since he was born. And I said, where's Howard? And he goes, he left.
I know.
I said, wait, what?
You were nice to write me. No, I wanted to come out and support you.
No, I messed up.
You didn't.
I should have.
It's me. First of all, I should have stayed for Beth. Beth was dying to see the movie. She got all decked out.
Really? Oh.
She looked great. And, I got thrown by what was going on around me.
But here's the other thing. Premieres are the worst. By the way, I should have said, hey, here's a screening. if you guys want to go see it.
No, but she wanted. We liked
She wanted to go out and have a good time.
But we were able to support you.
I'm crazy about time. I can't stand making people wait. It literally makes me feel sick to my stomach.
I was going to say that.
These premieres, every time you go to them, they don't start for like an hour.
Thank you.
And the people are sitting there in the movie theater waiting for the, I can curse, right?
Yeah.
For the fucking
star.
To show up. Because their lives are so busy, they just had, it's like, what's the point? I remember when I first started acting, and I went to like a premiere of some movie, and we got there, right? We showed up.
They made you wait.
They go around the block a couple of times. I was like, what? What do you mean go around the block? Do I have better shit to do than I'm gonna try to make the premiere? It's so crazy.
Thank you for saying that, because I said to Beth.
Yeah, because you wonder where people are. It was their premiere.
Are their lives that busy that they can't go to the...
Beth says to me, I really want to go to the premiere. I said, it's a school night, honey. She goes, come on, you've had Bradley on your show. We enjoyed his last film. We should go. I said, all right. It was important to her, and I'm really getting into this relationship thing where I can't make it all about me. I said, I'll do it for my wife. As soon as I get there, I go, they're not going to start this fucking movie. I got to be up at 4 in the morning. And sure enough, we get there. After I left, you wrote me a note. It was 8 o'clock. The movie still hadn't started.
The movie started at 8:30.
Yeah. I would have killed myself. I want to go to bed by 8:30. I've got to go to bed.
Me too.
Yeah, and I even said to Beth, I bet they're here already. You probably have you sitting in a car somewhere waiting to come.
I never do that. Are you kidding me? Oh no. That ended that first movie.
So what did you do? You sat there too waiting?
No. What I usually do is I'll go at like 6:30.
Right.
And because there's also people across the street. And I remember when I was young, waiting in line to get Tug McGraw, who was the relief pitcher for the Phillies. Waiting 2.5 hours. It means a lot if you want someone to sign an autograph or something.
Right.
Nowadays it's all photographs. No one gives a shit about a signature, really.
Right.
And so I try to go there early, but that night there was this other event, and then you're doing that press line, and then and you're sitting there and you're looking at the clock, and you're like, everybody's sitting in there waiting. It makes me crazy.
I don't blame you, and I go, I don't know why they invite people at 7 o'clock for an 8:30 movie, and we rush to get there because we want to be on time and not miss the movie. And
so you're like that too?
Yeah. It drives me insane.
No, he's on time to everything. Yeah, everything should start on time.
You got to be on time.
I agree, man.
Right?
When I was a kid, I wasn't like that, and I remember being in college, and one teacher, I showed up thinking, and he literally schooled me so hard about how you're basically wasting somebody's life,
right?
If you make them wait. And I thought, it's just right. It's true. Like, who the hell am I? I'm going to make you sit and wait.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel the same way, and I get to these things and I go crazy.
But it's not cool to be on time. It's a very uncool thing.
Right, but to me, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
I mean, I got a job. Who are these people who can sit there all night, too, that they don't have jobs? How do you get that life? I got work in the morning. But I did. I walked around.
But thank you, and you did. And thank you for even making the effort.
No, but I blew it in a sense. At this premiere.
But if it didn't start till 8:30, Howard,
I did the right thing.
You would have never been able to hold on that long.
And I told Beth that.
And I would have seen you at 8:30 and all excited, and you would have been like, wanting to kill yourself.
And then I'll be like, I can't leave the movie. I'm sitting next to the guy who's starring in the movie.
Who asked me to come?
By the way, this woman you're in the movie with, very intriguing woman.
Unbelievable. I hope she does your show.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, you would love her.
We were discussing, I thought she was so fucking attractive, and I think the two of you have chemistry in the sense that, like, I bought into, like, I wanted you guys to be together in the movie.
That's great.
And then there's dance scenes where she's just wearing tights and a fucking, like, her whole belly's exposed.
And like a sweatshirt,
Yeah.
The hooded sweatshirt.
She's super hot.
Yeah.
I don't know how you don't fall in love on this set. Like, you fell in love with Zoe on the set. Like, how do you not fall in love with the next chick on the set? Why do you, by the way, I got to ask you.
No.
We're not great. No, let me ask you. Why do you act like you're not in a relationship? Is that a PR move? Or what is that?
I went to this, no, what are you talking about?
Did you go to school to learn this?
Is he in a relationship?
Yeah.
No, I told you this last time. That's why it's probably like, why the hell is he back on the show? I just don't talk about certain things.
No, I understand that. Yeah. But what is that move in the sense that you have to go? But you go to the premiere with your mom, right? Like, what is that? I mean, don't you?
I don't know. What is that? It's called family.
No, but isn't it great to take your girl to the movie that you star in and show her off?
Not if you've got another girl.
You're right. You're right. It's so great to take someone you're with to a place where 100 people are going to photograph you every step you make, and then ask you tons of questions, and then rip it apart the next day. No.
Really?
Why would you want?
I loved walking down the red carpet with my wife. I thought it was fantastic.
But
she's your wife.
If I was married, it's a different thing.
But you're in a relationship. I'm assuming. You're not.
I don't. Yeah.
This is why I said you might have other women out there. You can't blow it.
It's true. Of course, you're a coxman. I'm thinking like me. I get a good-looking woman, I hold on to her. You're right.
You forget. He lives in a different universe.
I'm such a fucking idiot. You're so right. Goof on me. Of course you're playing it right. As soon as you call her your girlfriend, all the other pussy stops.
Oh, Jesus
God, you're the best. God, I got a lot to... you're younger than I am.
You just trapped me. I didn't even know.
You are amazing. You're no General Petraeus. You'll never get caught.
Wait a second. Let's talk about Petraeus for a second.
Go ahead.
How is that possible? The guy's the head of the CIA.
And he gets caught with stupid email.
I don't understand. What was it, a Gmail account?
A Gmail account, and he was using the same Gmail surreptitious sort of approach that the Al-Qaeda use. She was allowed. They never emailed each other.
They never sent the email.
He kept the email in a draft folder, and she would go on his computer and read the email. How stupid is this? She had his account, and so that's why they thought there was a breach in security, because she's allowed...
Does this all come out? I didn't even hear this.
Are you kidding?
I didn't know that that's specific.
I just found out 2 seconds ago.
You did?
I'm acting like I'm an expert. I don't know anything either.
Because I keep thinking it's like the tip of the iceberg, because there's a second woman.
If I was banging Zoe Saldana, I wouldn't be reading the newspaper either. You know that. I would not be reading the newspaper. Look at you. Of course, I'm so stupid. You never commit to a girlfriend.
Anything.
Smart.
No, I'm joking.
You know Obama won, right?
No, who?
Obama.
Oh, he did. We killed him, right?
Yeah, right. I didn't know if you knew that. He's so busy banging Zoe Saldana, he doesn't even know
how the election turned out.
He didn't know. He missed the whole election. No. This girl you're in the movie with. The movie, by the way, is called Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you play like a dude with Asperger, kind of. You're mental.
Right.
I would say you're.
He's got issues.
It's called bipolar.
Bipolar. Yeah.
Yeah. And I found
perfect person to get into a relationship with.
Well, it's weird. I found you so fucking annoying at the beginning of the movie, to the point
we don't do ourselves any favors.
No,
you don't say, "Hey, come along ride with this guy."
Well, when I was describing the movie to Beth, because of course she hasn't seen it now. Now she's upset. But I said it's a weird movie in that you fucking hate Bradley. I almost wanted to walk away, and then I was so glad I stayed with it.
Oh, good.
Because it was really good. I really loved it. But this, what's her name? Not Zoe. The other
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. How do you not fall in love with her on the set? As an actor, you have to, right?
Well, you mean like in the imaginary circumstance? I mean, did you fall in love with what's her name?
Mary McCormick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you really, though?
Of course.
On set.
I fell in love with every woman on the set. I fell in love with Betty Thomas, Mary McCormick.
Falls in love very quickly.
The girl in the bathtub scene, the girl who sat on her speaker while masturbating. I fell in love with every single woman
Look,
I worked
when we did the
day.
Channel 9 show, he fell in love with the Snapple girl.
Yeah, I easily fall in love. Just lusted after. I mean, I didn't do anything, but I mean, sure.
Oh, no, I mean, of course. Look, she's an incredible human being. I mean, and woman. And here's the other thing. She was 21 when she shot that movie. 21 years old. And she's from Kentucky. She's got an unbelievable family, but they just don't make them like her.
Some of the guys in my office say, they think she's a little thick, like analyzing her.
What the fuck?
I know.
It's so crazy.
I think her body's slamming.
By the way, I love that people are even saying that, because hopefully maybe she can change, swing the pendulum the other way.
She could work out a little more.
You're crazy.
I mean,
By the way, and David O. Russell, when she showed up, said, and he's just really kind of the best.
She's almost too hot for the movie.
Well, no, but she was thinner, and he said, he wanted her to eat a little bit. He did. Because this is we try to make it as authentic as possible. It's Philadelphia.
Right.
It's like the women don't look like they come from Hollywood.
The world's sexiest man is walking around in Philadelphia, and this chick who's a supermodel is running around too, and they hook up, and I'm into that.
It doesn't look like that, though.
Right? No.
It really
you played it down.
And well, I didn't have to do anything. That's why.
When you worked with De Niro, were you all intimidated? Honestly,
no. Honestly, no, because I'd done Limitless with him.
Oh, okay.
And he's a friend. So actually, that was I was.
What do you mean he's a friend? What does that mean?
I love him. He's a good friend.
I've met De Niro. He never invites me anywhere. Did he invite you to his house?
I don't know how it works. Yeah, I mean, literally, I honestly,
You've been to De Niro's place upstate?
Yes.
Oh, then you are a friend.
You're a friend.
I know other dudes have been up there. That's the sign of friendship with De Niro.
Has he ever come on here?
No, of course not. I'm a scumbag.
You didn't bring him, did you?
No. Who's a scumbag? You are, or he's a scumbag?
I am. Oh, he's no scumbag. He's too good for me.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
He's too good to be my friend.
Have you ever met him, Robin?
No.
Okay.
You have his number on your phone? Friend?
I do, yeah.
You do?
He's a buddy.
When you say buddy, You'll pick up the phone and go, Bob, what's
Bobby.
doing?
All the time.
Wow.
I saw him last night.
Where'd you see him?
At the Greenwich Hotel.
Like he invited you over?
We just met and we just met and I had a tea and he had a drink and then we went on our separate ways.
See, I don't do that with guys. I gotta learn to do that.
You definitely don't have tea.
Yeah, tea, fuck. Well, these two. He doesn't drink, Bradley. He fell on his head one time and he stopped drinking. You should really go back to drinking. You can't control your drinking. Honestly, I mean, what happened? You were drinking a little heavily.
When did this happen?
And you fell on your head?
No, what are you talking about?
You've got a gash in your head, and that was your rock bottom? That's some rock bottom.
Well, when you look like him, you don't want to ruin it.
I hit my head and said, whoa, I should stop drinking.
Why did you stop drinking?
You know, I mean, honestly, my life, I was looking at my life and I thought, I was kind of like... I wasn't able to handle my alcohol. Basically, that was it. I just
is that true? Like in other words, you'd go on a major bender.
Well, it's like the movie. It's, you can't say like the bipolarity is not. You can't say they're like snowflakes. It's like no two are the same. So it's not like this general thing. But for me, it's not a genital thing.
Right. No,
but for me, you know, you just make decisions in your life. You know what I mean?
How old were you when you stopped?
29.
29.
Yeah.
But the story I read, you stopped drinking.
I don't believe what you read, Howard. Come on.
Didn't you have plastic surgery because you had bashed your face up?
No. When I was 15, what are you're like switching it all around?
Get me that plastic surgery. That's what I need.
I'll give you the doctor's name.
What did you look
fantastic.
like before?
When you were 15, you almost screwed your face up, right?
Yeah, a big, huge glass lamp fell on my face when I was 15, and all this part of my face, like, sort of came down. Wow. It was like a horror movie was squirting out. It was really kind of crazy.
Can you imagine if that had really? I mean, you know, let's face it. Hollywood is also a thing of vanity. If you had gotten a face that had been destroyed, no acting career, your whole life would have been different.
Who knows what would have happened? You never know.
Yeah,
it's true. You never know what the hell.
I mean, it's such a freak thing.
Yeah, it was. I'm very lucky because I just happened to move my head like this, so it smashed my face to the left. If I had not moved my head, it would have went like because it was a huge one of those lawyer lampshades, you know, the green glass, and it fell. It would have hit my esophagus. I would have been dead.
How did this fall on you? Was it installed?
I grew up in a basically, you know, like in Philly, there's a lot. You know, the house I grew up was over 100 years old, and it was the stable of the main house.
Right.
So it's this old stucco. Where you put a nail in the wall and half the wall comes down.
Right.
So my parents had bought this antique lamp in New Hope, and that's why they felt guilty for years. By the way, it's still my mother doesn't even want to talk about it. You know, so they hung a lamp above my bed, and my grandparents came in and I threw the sheets over and it knocked the lamp. Ooh. And it just fell right on my face.
Wow.
It was crazy. And I remember walking down the stairs into the kitchen, and my mother, it was almost like that Hitchcock moment where the back of the back comes to the front. She starts screaming, and my grandfather was still alive, who was a cop. It's amazing what certain people do in crisis. I remember he grabbed my head and put it underneath, because he was a cop for 35 years, put it underneath his elbow and took a thing and just got right in the car and drove right to the hospital.
Wow.
It's crazy. It was crazy.
You were embarrassed by where you grew up. You grew up wealthy.
Yeah, absolutely. Relatively speaking, 100%.
You had this big, beautiful home, and it caused you shame in the sense that a lot of your friends didn't have as much.
Oh, no, the opposite.
What do you mean?
No.
You were ashamed to show them.
No. I grew up in a place where I didn't really think about it.
Right.
And then I transferred to private school. And there were people that had huge homes, and they went skiing for the weekends, and they drove cars, and I felt embarrassed. My mother's going to kill me for saying this.
Yeah.
But I actually felt embarrassed for what we